All right, guys, welcome back to the Wemaxit YouTube channel. I'm your host, JD. If you're new, please do smash that like button, share, and definitely subscribe. If you're a member of the channel, massive respect to you that and how to become a member of the channel. Just click the join button. YouTube will help you along the way. I hope I'm live and running. Yesterday we had some problems. We have some problems coming right in. So hopefully we are perfectly fine today with the information presenting on the screen. Yes, so hopefully we are not getting any lags or anything. All right, yeah, man. All right, yes. So as you saw by the title, Jamaica Reggae Girlz versus Canada, we're gonna try and get into all the important bits before we get into the starting 11 and then predictions before the game actually starts. Where to watch, we're going to present you a place as well as normal. Yes, so you don't have to kill yourself if you have to struggle to get VPN. So a lot of things on the cusp to talk on. All right, yeah, man. So we have Kush says, I'm up, let's roll. Okay, Kush, I do it on my time when I have the time. All right, yeah, man. I don't know how you work, but I am not on the internet, just on the internet, sir. All right, Edie, football said, Jamaica Reggae Girlz, let's go. Al J in the building says, here waiting, although me feel Canada are go win. Yeah, but even if you do feel Canada will win, I think you still have to support a process. I think that's what people here are doing. You get me? Naturally, Canada is the better team. So you expect that should be more of the outcome, and you expect the girls should put out a fight, and then if they do win, it's more of an upset rather than the other way around. But you have to still stick around and watch the process now. So when it actually comes good, you could say that you are one from day one. All right. So sometimes it's good to look from it and look at it from that standpoint. All right, Bessas documentary, big up yourself, Dr. Era, big up yourself, and J Saguna, big up yourself. All right, guys, as they come in, please do hit the like button. So we don't have to have 5 likes on a watch along. So hit the like button. Let me see if we can tap the 200-300 likes to get the visibility out there. We're gonna look at a few things because I had a system that I want to see from the Reggae Girlz. Hopefully I do get the time to install it before the actual lineup comes out. All right, which we still have a little time to go, people. All right. Yeah, so 1 second, let me share the content so others can know that we're live. And I'm going to drop the link as well so people can join the Discord to give their take, because I'm not gonna. Hold on, let me try and get it right here. All right, so that is done and dusted right there. So whoever Wemaxit will know that we are live here. Yes, Omar said, I'm supporting the girls. Want to see some attacking at some point. All right, so he's already saying that he wants to see some attacking football. All right, yes, well, it is what it is. Maybe you don't see any attacking football because maybe they have to spend majority of the day trying to defend something. You never may know what we're going to see, but we have to be here in order to see something. So I'm going to start with that first. Yes, I want to see 5-3-2. That's what Edie says. Kemar says 1-0 for the Reggae Girlz. Bunny scoring. All right. Let me move over to the additional screen. So we start with what Concacaf saying. Yes, let me start right there, so we can get a closer understanding as to what's going on. All right. Yes, and then I'm going to just open this so Africans Mike can come and give me what he has to say from a Canadian standpoint, any extra news that he heard in terms of injuries and stuff, so we can know how strong the Canadian team could be to see how it's going to drop down on the Jamaica side as well. All right, even though the Jamaica side had players coming in late, so both teams will have not the best suited squad that they would have wanted. Yes. So let me just go through this. They said stage set for Jamaica, Canada in exciting Olympic playoff. The Reggae Girlz are looking to write history one more time by being the first Caribbean team to qualify for the Olympic Games. All right. Yes. On Friday evening, the first leg of the Concacaf Olympic playoff between Canada and Jamaica will take place at Independence Park in Kingston. Let me know if it favors Jamaica to play in Kingston by this point, because they've played on this pitch several times. All right. For the final spot to be a part of the 2024 Olympics, Paris Olympics, and to secure a berth in the 2024 W Gold Cup. All right, so look at that, guys. The W Gold Cup has 12 teams, and if they do win this series with Canada, they would have automatically be in the W Gold Cup and made the Olympics. So it would have saved them a lot of time and a lot and make them more money and make them a better team and have a bigger scalp on their hands. So this battle is very, very good. All right, this will be the 10th time these two national teams have faced each other, with Canada having won all 9 previous encounters. They both were part of the 2023 FIFA Women's World Cup this summer, although with different results. The Canadian, the reigning Olympic champions. So you're hearing a lot of things right there. Jamaica up against Canada tend to go one way. Up against Canada. Canada dominates Jamaica every single time. The entire amount of times they met each other. All right. And also they're chipping in. The reason why people can feel a little bit different is because Jamaica showed something different at the World Cup, and Canada might showed something different at the World Cup. So maybe that's what gives you the different buzz as to what we should expect from both teams. All right. So let me open this. All right, when it's closer to the time for the game, people, I will get the discard up and running. All right, yes, for you to watch. So don't worry yourself about the discard. All right, I'm just trying. 1 second, let me try and get this thing up and running. All right, so this is for the discard. All right, and let me make sure the discard has the volume working here. 1 second, people. I'm just trying to make sure everything works well here, because sometimes these things give some little problems. So I just want to make sure the right mic is in place and stuff. Yes. All right, so video and audio. See, I told you. Expected something like that. All right, so now it's supposed to be okay. So once anyone comes in, I would be able to have the conversation with them. All right, so let me continue. Canada, the reigning Olympic champions, Tokyo 2020, left the competition at the group stage. However, they still have the hunger and the squad to go at it again and prove to the world why they are the ones with the gold medal. All right, so Canada, for this competition, Canada is actually the champions, and they have to qualify to get their back. All right, so it's not like the first they're coming up against adversities. They are like the queens of facing adversities and actually come step above them. All right, and now it's just Jamaica in the way, to be honest. All right, yes. So anyways, let we get into it. All right, let we get into it. All right, yes, so let we get into it. It's a two-leg guys. It's going to be leg 1 here, and then the return. I think the return should be the 26th Jamaica's time and the Americas region time and Canadian time. and mine the 27th because I'm a few hours away. All right, yes. But as what they alluded to say that the difference, why they felt like it's a difference in the year, is due to the fact that Jamaica performed well at the World Cup. Are you feeling the same thing? Let me know in the comment section. Are you feeling the same thing to say that the reason why you think this is going to be different, it is because Jamaica did well at the World Cup and Canada did not do well? And to be honest, look back into yourself. Canada didn't do well, or you just believe that the group was just a difficult group, and them not coming out was actually bigger than one way, as all people look at it. But that's just for me, and I'm not going to really argue, but I'm just posing that to you to ask you. All right? Yes. But because that's how I look at it. I just believe that that was the actual group of that and not the other way around. And any one of the two that came out, to be honest, wouldn't be so much of a surprise. I just had a feeling from day one. Chris Smith, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. But Jamaica group was a bit not weak, but no, Jamaica group never not weak, but Jamaica week was not. Jamaica group was not the group of that. The group that they were in was the group of that. You understand me? Because all of the teams, Ireland themselves, Australia, all of them could have actually qualified, and Netherlands, Nigeria. Those are the four inside it. So that was the actual group of that for me. But anyways, let me move on. Everyone that's coming in, massive respect. Please do hit the like button, share, and subscribe. We are just a little bit short of the 11,000. So if you want to subscribe, that would be nice for us to reach that stage. All right, yeah, man. So thanks everybody that came in. KD, right, massive respect. So I wanted to go through this to see how we would have set up this lineups for Jamaica to the team that you would like to see. You get me? I give Jamaica the edge, but Canada going to give them a run. All right. So where you give Jamaica the edge, big baller Benzema. Where you give Jamaica the edge? In which area? What you saw from Jamaica in the World Cup to give them the edge, and in what area? Let me know. And how would you like to set up the lineup? All right. So for me, I think it's going to be more of a 4-5-1, because I realized that against bigger teams, they're not going to come out of certain blocks, and they're not going to keep two in midfield. They're going to keep the entire five in midfield. So I think you're going to see the 4-5-1. You're not going to see a 4-4-1-1, which that central midfielder is closer, or the 4-4-2. I think you're going to see more of a 4-4-1-1, where in which all of them sets up like this, much more deeper. Yes, much more deeper. Yes, so this is what I think you're going to see. You're not going to see the three in midfield only. You're going to see five in midfield. All right. Obviously. All right. So you expect both Swaby sisters to be here. Wilshire to be over the right hand side at the start. Yes, you expect the big bad keeper to be in the goal. Yes, you expect that. That is like a given. And yeah, in midfield here, you have Spence, and let me put all the names in. All right. Let me get all the names for the players that's available, so we can put them in. So I think they're gonna go. If Jody Brown came in early, I think she's going to get the nod. All right. Yeah. Bless up. Bless up. Karen said yes, definitely. Jamaica played against France and Brazil in their group. I think those might be a better team than Canada. So I can see why this can be a big clash. No, I don't need to call it the names. I'm just looking at the starting 11. I just want to make sure I know all of them that got selected, and the ones that are there. All right. They will naturally give us an early list. So I just want to see the early list before I do say things out of turn. Because remember, naturally Jamaica tend to have a way, or they list one thing and that's not what's there. All right, because this is the squad list that they gave us. Sydney Snyder, Rebecca Spencer, Leah Brooks, Alison Swaby, Chantel Swaby, Denisha Blackwood, Kanya Plummer, Tierney Wilshire, Tiffany Cameron, Sashana Campbell. So those are the defenders. Midfielders Vivian Sampson, Drew Spence, Atlanta Primus, Paige Bailey Gill, and Adama Lurken. All right. And then forward line, you have Khadijah Shaw, Jody Brown, Saleh Washington, Trudy Carter, Sheena Matthews, Cameron Simmons, Kayla McKenna. And obviously, we saw the other Buckley and those girls there. They are not on the list, but they are there. So that's what I'm talking about. So I don't know what to tell you. And that's why I have to be careful. All right. Yes. So I don't know, but this is what I think we should have. Yes. So let me start with what we should have. In goal, Rebecca Spencer. So Spencer, I saw no reason to change Spencer once she's early and ready to run. She's ready to run. All right. Both Swabies, Alison Swaby, A Swaby, all right, A Swaby over on the right hand side, and Chantel Swaby, which is C Swaby, over on the left hand side. All right, yes. Blackwood would eventually take the left back spot. All right, yes. Even though if it's me, I think I would consider some other alternative, to be honest. You know, that's for me, but that's just for me. And then for right back spot, I think Wiltshire would take the right back spot right here. Wiltshire would all right, let me make sure. All right. Wiltshire would take the right back slot. So that is the first sets of players. Let me make sure to maximize it so you can see it a little bit better. All right. All right. So design. All right. Size. Pattern, pitch pattern, color. All right. So that is better. So that's all my backline sets. All right. All right. So yes, Jason, whenever you want to come in, you can come in and say what you have to say. All right. Yes, I'm just going off with what I'm working on here in my head. But you can come in whenever you want to come in, my brother. All right. So that is what I expect to see. Let me change the location of the players them as what we said. Over here, A Swaby and C Swaby. C Swaby naturally plays over the left-hand side, and I think you're going to see the same again. So let me just make sure we get in these midfielders, these two deeper midfielders, which is Samson, V Samson. 1 second, V Samson. V that Samson. All right, SAM. P-S-A-M-P-E-S-O-N. All right, and then we have Drew Spence. Drew Spence. All right, so that is the deeper line, and obviously we're going to put in the forward player, the striker, Bonnie Shaw. Shaw. All right, so all of the other positions open to trapping up. All right, yeah, man. Good night, everyone that come in. Please do hit the like button. Please do subscribe. Give me a take as to what you expect, what else you want. Good afternoon, Mr. Jason. How are you doing? What you want to add to this thing? How are you feeling? And whatever the situation is with you. How are you doing? Let me see if.
Big up JD. Hope you're doing well. Big up to the chat, everybody. Make sure, as JD say, like and
Let
share
me
and everything, and
let me see.
be good to the channel. Yeah,
Yeah.
just looking forward to the game, JD, because you know, a lot of people that I asked that I know in
All
Jamaica
right.
right now, they all answered that they were going to the game. And so
Mm-hmm.
I'm just looking forward to see the turnout. And I think that the girls will get a bigger turnout than the two games we saw last week. From what I heard, the grandstand is completely sold out, so that is excellent. So I'm just looking forward to see if the girls can use that to their advantage. Just the atmosphere tonight, I believe that they'll be well supported, and they should feel the love on the pitch. And just hoping that stingy defensive nature that we showed in the World Cup continues tonight, because with the away goals rule in effect, I think a clean sheet tonight is one of the most important things for us. So, just looking forward to see the continuation of the solid back line, and Becky and the rest of them being able to keep the ball out of the net. And looking forward to see some of Canada's choices with their starting 11. I know they're missing a few players that were starters in the World Cup, so I'm just curious to see how they go about replacing some of those players. Um, and yeah, just looking forward to it, JD. I think the starting 11 for us should somewhat pick itself. It's going to be some variation of what we saw at the World Cup, I would think. And of course, the
You said
keeper.
somewhat pick itself. I've named out all the players that I thought picked themselves, which is pretty much what I would say there 8 players
I
picked
think that
themselves.
yes, I was going to say that the five closest to the goal, as well as Drew Spence in midfield and Khadija Shah up front. I think other than those eight, I think the other three spots are the ones that Lauren could spring some surprises with. But I think those eight, you could pretty much, as long as they're fit, they're going to play. They're going to probably start. So I think what you have
Yes,
on the
yes.
screen so far is perfect in terms of what we will see. And yeah, these other three, I guess we can, amongst ourselves, try to figure out where we think the coach will go.
Yes, and that's where I want to look at things because I was listening to some Canadian coverage and they're saying that the 2 players that are actually missing, Riviere and Michael, even though they're solid players, they are not really worried because if they can't get a result over Jamaica without those players, they don't necessarily think
They're
they
in
can do anything
problems, yeah,
in the Gold Cup in the Olympics then
in the
because that
Olympics,
that's
yeah.
the type of team that they are and what their
Mm-hmm.
aspirations are. And I tend to believe if they can't get a result without those 2 players, I don't think they need to go to the Olympics. Them just try to redo themselves, and that is just the level that they are on. You understand me? Yes. So even though those are 2 top players, they have a deep roster, They have a deep roster. I'm looking at some of the things and even the conversation that we had yesterday. I am saying that
Mm-hmm.
I think we are thoroughly looking at the Canada team. It's more of the system that they played the last time and the attitude that they had. Hence why certain things never work out. Remember the first game when we look at Sinclair and we realized that Sinclair made the team play slower. They had an injury
Mm-hmm.
coming in and they couldn't put the additional midfielder in, so they had to go with something different. So I think we might not what we saw from Canada first game that might have actually cost them in the end. Um, Things happened to them and they had to rotate. We had the best possible
Yeah,
start in Jamaica. For Jamaica, we had exactly what we wanted to start, and we had exactly what we wanted throughout the entire tournament. I'm not making any excuse for Canada, but just trying to show you how they were altering
yeah,
with things
context,
because yeah,
context.
they're altering with things, so it was completely different as to what they are doing now today. So what
Well, they
would be
figured
the
that out. They
yeah.
figured that out, JD. But Christine Sinclair is still available for selection tonight, is she not?
Yes, 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 yes. And I think she's going to start just the same because I think with the feels, which because remember the same thing happened, when we had 2 Jamaican team, not a Jamaican and a Canadian team playing, and
At
they had to
Sabina Park,
at
yeah.
Sabina, which was not the girls' football, it was actually
No,
men's football, and what the Canadian team complained about the pitches. So
Pacific,
what
yes,
they did, they tried to go with a more rigid team rather than a fluid team. You understand me?
right.
Just get themselves over the line. And they drew in
Well, I can.
Jamaica. They drew in Jamaica, but when they
Yes, they did.
brought Jamaica back to Canada, they won the game 6-0. You understand me? So it
Dominoes,
tells
yes,
you
yes.
it tells you the level of pitches and how important the pitches are. So what I'm
Wh-
asking you, how we can use this field to our advantage, or the fact that we don't really have Jamaican players per se as our main players, it's not going to be so much of an advantage.
I think because of the nature of the coach's style, I think the playing field not being so good is going to help us more, because I think they'll just put some doubt in the defense of Canada in terms of how the ball will bounce when they're trying to defend. Um, and I also know that it's been raining heavily on that side of Jamaica today.
Jesus
So
God.
that will not help with the field conditions in terms of it having an even roll, because obviously there's going to be more grass being taken out by the slides and the running and everything, with the water being so with the grass being so wet. So I think all of that, in terms of for us, even though as you did mention rightly, maybe the core of this team is not all locally developed, but at the same time, I think the way that the coach sets them out to play, always defense first and perhaps deeper than some fans would like, it lends itself to long balls. And sometimes when the conditions aren't so good, defenders are not as sure-footed, which could play into our hands. And maybe it prevents Canada from playing the type of game that they would more want to play, which is keeping it on the ground and transitioning through the phases. So, I think based on all the things, the conditions of the field, the weather today, um, I think that does play more in our favor, honestly, between the two
Mm-hmm.
teams.
All right, fair enough. Because we have a few more minutes, guys, as you come in, please do smash the like button. Please do subscribe, give your take. A person asked, where can you watch the game? The game is officially on the Concacaf YouTube channel. But for persons that will have problems because they have the region block it, because they sold the rights to different companies, what we do is to provide you with a discard closer to the game. No, it's not closer to the game, so it makes no sense to open the discard and have our devices running when really and truly we're just running our battery time. So 10-15 minutes before the game starts, we're going to open that and we're going to put a link, and you can click it. But what you could do, try to go on the Concacaf website, Concacaf YouTube channel for yourself, see if you saw it, and once you can't see it, it's just because it's region block. And then you can come back over here and wait in the discard. Ways to get into the discard, it's via the description. You click discard right there and go in the lobby section, and we will open it right there. Once it's open, you will see an icon mark Wemaxit football 34, and you click it, and it's perfectly well to go. No ads, nothing at all. It just works. All right. I want to see Washington, if she's there. I think Marcel is saying right there. So the next persons who you would go for, we saw that he went for Tiffany Cameron, Matthews, and Jodie Carter. Again, over no, not Tiffany Cameron. Sorry. He went for Trudy Carter, Jodie Brown, and Matthews over Tiffany a lot of times. Do you think that this opportunity presents itself for Tiffany Cameron more than Matthews and Carter over the right hand side? And you think Jodie Brown picks herself?
I think the issue for Tiffany in the attacking position is it's clear that the coach sees her as like the next option as the right back. And I don't know if he wants to play her in the attacking role, and then something were to happen to Wilshire, then maybe she's a bit tired and has to go play right back. So I think it just depends on. I know they brought in Sashana Campbell, who is by trade a wing back. Maybe she would become an actual right back or left back option, and that would make Tiffany more an attacking option. But I think based on what we saw at the World Cup, I just don't think that he'll play the both of them from the start, knowing that if something happens to one or the other, he probably sees the other one as the replacement. So I think that's the only thing holding Tiffany back from getting that attacking spot.
Okay, all right, fair enough. People, you can get involved in the conversation as well. Marcus says if Bonnie plays striker, she won't be involved in the game too much, but that's our job. She's naturally not involved in the game so much as the other players, because that's the nature of a striker. So what we want to do, remake a role for her? I don't understand. Or it's just a running team and it seems like it sounds better. So we're gonna just go with that. Because you can't just take players, and let them do something that they have not really done in their careers. You get me? Because it's like you're trying to make them in a different player to do something. Will you agree with that, Jason? Just to change Bonnie role, make she play as an attacking midfielder, just to make sure she get more touches of the ball, and you think that she can carry it out? Because I saw when she tried it at the lower levels against Damrep and those teams, she struggled coming off the left hand side. Obviously, she turned up, get into goals contribution because she's so big and stronger. So once certain bounce of the ball go in her direction, it works and she score a goal. But when it comes out to looking better, coming from deeper, she take a while to get into the game, and sometimes it impact our team overall.
Yeah, I don't agree with a lot of people that are here saying, let's drop her down into like a more free role in like a 10 role and put another striker ahead of her because as you said, when we are playing deep against teams and she has to drop deep, even though she's a big body and everything, I think at times she really just wants to get the ball and go towards the goal when sometimes it's a lot easier to just hold the ball, shield the ball, maybe get a foul. And I think she just by nature wants to be going towards the goal. So I don't think taking her further away from the goal would be any benefit to her or the team. There are other players in the team that I think would more suit the role and can do the work in that area. And I'm sure as Jamaican fans, if a chance is to fall in this game, we would want it to fall to Bunny Shaw. So the further away from the goal you put her, you lessen the chances of that being the case. So I don't think we're really thinking this through all the way if we want to take her away from the goal. We need to keep her as close to the goal as possible as far as I am concerned.
I do agree. Marcus says she usually play midfield, but what level she usually played midfield, Marcus? Not at this level that we're talking about. Remember, this is the elite level of football. You don't get much opportunity, and if you're gonna have a liability in midfield, I think that it does not serve the purpose of you going for a 4-5-1. The 4-4-1 is to add body and to add that solidity and grit inside the midfield and the defensive line. Hence why you're going with that, and then give the forward a free room to do their natural job and ask for people to fight to get closer to that forward. That is the role of the formation, more than anything else. So why would you go there but yet still want a free roamer? These are gritty formations. Because you had the expectations of having problems in the game by virtue of transition. So I don't know why are you going to try to rely on that side. It just does not add up and don't really make much sense putting her deeper. It don't really make much sense because if, for instance, if the game is going to be slower because the pitch is not good and it's going to be in isolated pockets, the best place to put her is actually in the central forward position, because once you drop there, that's the isolated pocket you're going to be playing in. So it's going to be more longer balls and it's going to go in her territory. So it's better suited
Yes,
for her to be in her territory already. You understand me? Yes. So
than
that's
to
all.
have to
Yeah, go
run
ahead.
into it. Yes, yes.
And
No, yes,
that's
better for her to be there than to have to run into it. Exactly.
yes. I think that is it. I think dropping our deeper makes no sense in the conversation. It makes no sense in the conversation as to get something out of the game. I think you're trying to make Jamaica midfield crumble under the pressure because she's trying to do her thing to go forward, and two behind her waiting to serve a purpose and then getting exposed every single time because you're telling her to run out of the midfield. So that means you're going to play with the automatical two, Jason, and she becoming a central forward rather than an attacking midfielder. So I think
Right.
it's going to be tough. I think it's going to be tough. Anybody that makes that up never really thought it through, and the entire team. And I don't think the coach will go that way. Knowing him, it ain't happening. All right, so let me
Yeah, no,
see
I
if
don't think he'll do that. I don't think he'll do that.
yes, it ain't happening, and I have no
I think
problem.
I think like you said, JD, the key really is, we need to get people closer to her so she can play off of people as well. Because a lot of times she's so isolated, there's really no chance for her to link up with anybody. And then she's trying to beat everyone by herself, which is, it might come off once or twice, but not even once or twice a game, maybe once or twice every few games. So, it's not something you want to be relying on. And I think the key today is to just make sure that when we go long, which we're gonna go long at times, we need to try to get people around Bonishaw closer to her so that she can play off for people, link up with them, slip them through, and get into the box.
All right, so we're trying to get the final roster, the final starting squad. Yeah, but obviously maybe it's taking a little time. Let me see if it's already out on the Concacaf
Yeah, that checking
website.
Concacaf now.
Yes, because Concacaf sometimes might put it out a little bit early. Obviously, they might get everything wrong with the placements and stuff, but we will
Yeah, they
still
won't be in
take
the
it.
right place on the field, but
Yes,
the
but we will
names will
still
be
take it,
correct.
you know? Yeah, we'll still take it. Yes. Some
And
people
most
are just,
and JD, to be fair to us, most of the time when we place them places, that's where they end up. So it's not like it's a good help still.
yes, that's how once we get the starting lineup, it's good because at least we know where to put them. People have 140
Yeah.
in the house. Please do hit the like button, share button, and such. Let we try aim for over 200 likes. More likes in the video is more visibility. We are just 22 away from 11,000. So make sure to hit the like button and make sure to subscribe as well and share the video around so we can have the conversation. All right. Yes, I heard people said the Marcus just dead set on that, but Marcus, I've added all football logics to it because when I'm talking as if like I'm going from a coach's department, you know, because you have to think about the entire team. Everything you do on the day is about the entire team, not one player. You get me? Yes. And that's the whole thing. I think you're not looking at it from that standpoint. You're just looking at it to say that it's Bonisha and that's it, pretty much. I don't think you're looking at it from the standpoint that we are coming from. You're just looking at it that's Simonisha and that's it. All right, and that's where I think the problem lies. She should go exactly where she should be. All right, I'm trying to get the game here. Yeah, man.
Okay, so I seen a few in the chat agreeing with Marcus about Atlanta in the midfield. Um I would like to know, Marcus, if we're dropping Atlanta out of her spot, who do you see in the squad to replace her there?
All right, so I'm trying. All right, so we will just wait on
It's
that
not
roster to come
letting,
on.
yeah, it's CONCACAF is not letting me click on
Yeah,
it as
because
yet.
it's
I don't
not
know if
even a
you're getting the
competition.
thing.
It's not even a competition at this point. So it's hard for them to even because they just add it as
Yes, that
something.
is the reason.
Yeah, they add
Yeah,
it as
yeah.
something, so it's not in the system. So we will wait until it comes out and then we just add the pieces in it. Because CONCACAF does not register it as a competition, so it has to take a while to come in.
Yeah, it's weird because it's letting me click on the Mexico Puerto Rico, but that's because it's in the system as you say.
Yes,
So
as a league. But that one
mhm.
is a qualifiers and they don't
A
have it in their
one-off game.
registered. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bonnie cannot beat Canada no matter where she plays. The team alone can beat Canada. That's what I think, and that's the approach. Because when we try to force something, what we do, is automatically put the pressure on the coach. When really and truly, the coach is doing exactly what he should be doing. But we tend to believe that yes, we know something, or maybe that's a popular team made up by somebody might not even know much about what really going on the field, and then it just be a popular team, and then the whole team get a beaten for something that might not be possible. So I'm just trying to put it in a different context to show you that maybe what we are looking at is not really possible, to be honest, because if we have a workhorse nine or nine players behind the striker, why would you want to put the striker, the only player, can take the ball away and hold up the play in the midfield? So that means we're just going to find a way out to crumble, like we're trying to find a way out to lose. Putting her as a part of the five is a way out to make Jamaica lose rather than a way out to make Jamaica win. Period. It has no other way, because the one reason you want Bonisha in this game is not even to score the goals, but to take your team up the pitch, to open avenues for the wingers, to open avenues for the actual attacking midfielder, to progress the team, to come off that pressure that they're going to come under. So if you're going to put her in the midfield, you have nobody else can hold the ball in world football as well, like Sam Kerr. What's her name from Pop, Alexandra Pop. You have my girl from the two girls from Nigeria. Those are the players in the world can do that, and that are their main traits. So why take away their, and Rodriguez from Colombia as well, why take away their traits from them? You get me? You guys answering the question, you chatting away. Let me tell you, the thing is, if you don't deserve to be here based on your behavior, you can just leave. You know, once you come here with a disrespectful behavior, I'm gonna just put you out out of the channel. So far, yeah, you don't deserve to be here because you're lacking the natural ability to have some respect. All right, yeah, man. So, anyways, we continue. We're supposed to have the lineup by now, right? You're not seeing it right here. Yeah, man. So if you want to go somewhere, say go somewhere.
I'm not
Find a
seeing the
life.
lineup anywhere.
I don't know where
Yeah,
these.
so Leon Price, when you said Giselle, you're talking about Soleil, her sister, right? Because Giselle is not in the team.
All right. So just let me fill out our additional players then. So Jody Brown, you would have put over the left hand side.
Yes, Jody Brown will be on the left.
All right. So Jody Brown makes the left hand side. Jody Brown. Jody Brown. The attacking midfielder. Who you would have gone with though? You think he's gonna go with Primus? Because he chose Primus most of the time. The last time out.
I do think he likes that three in the middle there, the Vian, Samson, Spence, and Primus. So I think he'll start Primus today.
All right, so Primus you're going with. I tend to believe that's what he's going to do because that's what he did majority of the times. So I'm going to take Primus back in the 9-10 role. Yeah, the 10 role. So Primus I'm back in the team. And then over the right-hand side now.
All right, the right-hand side. Right-hand side, I think he's going to go for Shayna Matthews.
Matthews.
Yeah.
All right, so Matthews. All right, so Matthews. So this you think would be the lineup. All right, so hopefully we get the official lineup very soon. Let me check both websites. If it's up and running, you still can have some things. I think 1 and 2 people can change in this one. Marcus says we need a midfielder with Drew to feed Bunny. Jesus God, Marcus does a say what am I saying? Him not look at the game, you know. All right. Big up Warren, massive respect. Mr. Dre said can't wait until Jade Bailey find a club. All right. So if she don't find a club,
Wow.
why is it she's so important at this point? So why someone else don't find the need to get her in a club, and she's so important to this team when some of these players have clubs? So I'm confused. Like I'm confused, Mr. Dre. I'm confused, you know. JD, I'm right. Brown coming off the bench. All right. So the list is out now. The list is out now. It's out, Jason.
I'm not seeing it anywhere. I'm
Okay.
on JFF page. I'm on the internet. I don't see it anywhere. So.
Okay. She had a ACL. She had an ACL tear. Okay. She had an ACL problem. All right. No problem. She
Yeah,
had an
Jade
ACL.
was injured. Yeah.
But
yeah.
ACL still does not make you not have a club. If someone believes that you're good enough, they're going to have you there. So I will wait again. No, I know that she was injured. I know that. But I'm just saying, because you're saying wait until she comes, like she will be the savior to Jamaica's team. And I'm saying, why someone don't see the need to have you at a club then if you're the savior. I'm just asking a question, and might be saying that maybe you have players that can do the job here right now because they're at clubs and people see the need for them to be at a club. You look at it the same way, Jason, or you're saying that she's going to be the savior or something, because I don't know.
No, I think the little bit we saw of her, just the way she played on the pitch, she seemed like somebody who could do both things in the midfield, like make tackles, com, um, compete in the duels, and also was kind of slick passing, good control, good technique. So it's just something that the fans probably want to see in the team. But I understand where you're coming from in the sense of, why don't we just look at players who maybe are actually playing, and when Jade comes back and she's playing, we can look at her again. Why the need to get her back before time? So I understand where you're coming from as well.
Yeah, because we always seems to have a Avenger type behavior. Like we're always missing something, even when we have almost everything. Because this is what we had at the World Cup. So I never knew that we still need two more pieces of the Avengers to really kick on. Like you know that style. Wait until this come.
Yeah, but I mean, for as far as we got in the World Cup, a lot of fans still are like up. I wouldn't say upset, but fans weren't happy with the way we played. So they think that, I guess they think that there's things that could be changed that maybe could make us play differently.
Okay, okay.
Um,
Yeah, no, I understand, but it does it true because we talk about football so much, and majority of it is Jamaica, and I've always realized that someone keep on telling me that something will be better instant as you add something else, and I know that that's not how football works. You don't just throw somebody on the pitch for a long time out to come in a system that they don't know, and they're going to just make it better. It doesn't matter how good they are. They're going to do their thing, but it's not going to be in sync with the rest of the team, and that itself might push up the rest of the team. So everything takes a time. But the fact that I'm always hearing this Avenger style thing, wait till we plug and play this one, it's going to be a different thing. So it's always funny to me. It's always funny. That's why I'm always laughing. Yeah. Uh, All right. They show Johnson list already. No, no, no. I have not gotten the list as yet. Give me a second. Let me go right here and put it up to make sure. All right. So they are added. They take their time to add the people to the bench. So what I'm seeing here is just a list of players. I don't think this is because Brooks is a keeper and Sydney
yes,
Snyder is a keeper, so it's not out as yet. They're taking their time to keep and drip feeding it. All
JD
right.
and JD and ESPN right now. When you look at the lineup, there's only one name for both teams,
Yes, yes, that's how they do it on the internet because they take their time to bring it out. Yeah, but it will
and the
it will
name
come
the
out.
name is the name is Rebecca Spencer.
Yes, of course. That's the only name you might need on the field. Yeah, so so yeah, we need the rest of the players then, but you need that name. Yeah. Kiki is trying to find a club at this time. Okay, Mr. Dre, he seems to have all information at all times. The sub list is on Google. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And we have everything on the screen here. So we will just scroll past each one. Yes, so guys, we have 43 minutes to go. When it's 20 minutes, we are going to activate the discard so you can go in there and get the footage of the game. All right, so don't worry yourself. It will be here. Reno, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. 170 in the house. Hopefully, we passed 200 likes already. I don't think so, but hopefully. So, Jason, before we get into things, give me some predictions. How are you looking at it? Because I said the only way Jamaica win in this game is 1-0. But I am looking for more of a realistic draw. Anyway, it's going to go 2 goals. It's going to be Canada because I just believe that Canada has the better players them overall. They are at a higher caliber in their system. And they are just fully a better team. So if it's going to go over 2 goals, I am expecting them to win over 2 goals. And lastly, the records. It doesn't matter where we play them, they tend to find a way to beat us. And just not just beat us very bad. You understand me? So I can't just see we making that big jump to them beating us for 50 years. And then we just turn up and just beat them up very bad. I think if we're going to beat them, we're going to give them a one beaten. You understand me? Like a one
Yes.
love. I don't see the 3-1 as to what Nigel saying. I see a 1-0, rather than a
Yeah,
3 love.
I think tonight, I normally burn out people for doing these things, but I have to have a head prediction and a heart prediction. So in my head, I am saying that a nil all is what will happen tonight. I think that the away goals rule is so crucial that I just want us to have a clean sheet more than anything. But my heart will say a 1-0 Bob Marley, and Bunny Shaw comes up trumps after what some say was a disappointing World Cup for her. She comes up trumps tonight with a goal.
All
1
right.
0.
Sports Prophecy said, I think the girls will lose tonight, JD. 2-1. World Cup hangover plus no attack. All right. And then he comes here, and then Marcus Garvey says, big up Sports Prophecy every time. Yes. All right. So 3-1. So, guys, give me some more predictions, man. Give me some more predictions, man. I want to see all the persons. Give me some predictions, guys. Because what we can only do, we can, because you pay us to bring as much information of both teams. So we clearly show you that Jamaica never beat Canada, ever. Or it was never ever a close game, ever. But obviously, this is the best team we ever had before in the history. So it makes it much more closer based off just natural talent on the pitch. So if we could beat them, this is the time we are going to beat them. Anytime in the world we're going to beat them, because they might have a little downturn there, and we have quality players, and we are coming off of a big eye. What you look at, Jason, you think that them not getting the right preparation coming in and all sorts of madness, how much you think that is a setback to the girls, rather than we think that they are in the best condition? Because remember, they never turned up on training on time. They had players coming in to the final day, so you don't even know if they're going to fill the first sets of players them properly. So how much of a setback that is, and how much that will influence the result, because we keep on talking about all of those things. Remember, up to even yesterday, they said 2 players yet to reach. So
Well,
yesterday and today.
JD, to be totally honest, I don't think that the girls in the last, I don't know, 2 to 4 years have really ever played a game under good condition in terms of mentally what they deal with off the field. So I just think at this point, like they said, they just hashtag find a way every time they play. And I think also, I think that the crowd is going to surprise them, like how many people come out. I think it's going to be a lot more people than they probably think. Um, and so I just think with all those things, like playing in front of the fans, I don't think that anything of that nature will be in their head once they're on the pitch. Um, no, when they travel to Canada, it might be different, but I don't think it will really affect them today in front of their own fans, because they'll do every time they would have a thought like that, they look in the crowd and see the fans, and they'll just want to play. So I worry more on the away leg in terms of how the off the field stuff can cause issues.
Okay. So Jason said he's not worried. I think it's going to come up a little bit on them this time. They're going to try find a way, people. They're going to still try find a way. But I think this time it just get too bad, because now you have delivered something for the country, and then when you're here, you physically can't. And the problem is, Jason, you can't get to work on your things then, because you don't have the tool to work on the thing. So it's not like you have to find a way. If you're not properly prepared, it's going to impact you regardless of whatever.
JD,
And
JD, the teams are on Google fully.
okay.
All right, so basically, JD, the 11 that we selected is not all the way correct. There's one substitution. We had everybody right except for Chantel Swaby is not starting.
All right. So
Uh,
yeah. And Plummer comes in, right?
Kanya Plummer is starting for Swaby. So the 11 is exactly the same as what we had on the screen, except for that one change in the back line.
All right. So, and maybe that has something to do with People not
Yeah,
turning up on time.
I was gonna say we can find out when Chantel got here. Maybe she was
Okay.
one of the ones that got here today
Okay. So
or yesterday or whatever.
okay. So it says it makes perfect sense with what I'm saying. All right. All right. So
Basically what you just said came true in the lineup. I was more thinking about once the team is on the field, but I wasn't even factoring in like people can't even play the game because when
if
they
you
got
come
there,
yesterday, it's going to be almost impossible for you to play today, because you might not be in the shape, jet unnecessary lag. You chain someone work on a system for a week, even if you don't have the right persons. Yeah, so Matthews starting right. Matthews started Jason.
Matthews starting, Brown
Uh,
and Matthews, Primus, Spence, Sampson,
all
yeah,
right.
Adisha Shaw.
So you see, guys. So I guess what we're saying makes perfect sense. Rebecca Spencer, Wiltshire, A. Sweeby, Plummer, Blackwood, Sampson, Williams, Primus, Spence, Brown, Shaw. So you see, guys, just by how we explained it, it comes out the same way. So that means that's the only way the coach could be thinking. Hope y'all. Okay, all right. That brother always come.
And JD for Canada, you have Sheridan in goal, Ashley
Yes.
Lawrence
No,
left back.
I have it on the screen. I have it on the screen right here.
Oh, it's on the screen
Collins.
for everyone.
Yes, yes,
All right.
yes. So
So
Collins,
Collins is who they went with. Okay.
yes, Collins, Buchanan is there. I think she and Bonisha will fight it out there. Giles, a next talented one. Lawrence is a talented one. Sheridan is a very error-prone goalkeeper. So she's one that I would get the ball in the mix there in the mix zone. So I think today I want to see Bonisha trying to go at her because her size could put her off there. All right, Quinn and Rose deep in midfield and three behind her. Prince, incredible speed. Leon, she have a ticket for Jamaica. Maybe she got the ticket to come to Jamaica. So and you have Fleming some early and Lacas up front at the start. Oh, you look at this game team, Jason. That's what I said. Their team don't
Well,
drop off much.
I think Canada's attacking lineup, especially the front four there, is very
Yeah.
dangerous. Nichelle Prince, super speed as JD said. Leon
Oh my
Moore,
God.
not slow but a lot of skill. And then Fleming, just a very 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 solid player for Chelsea. And Lacasse, also the lady gunner, just recently joined Arsenal. So they have a very strong attacking lineup here. I think Lacasse didn't really get the chance to play this role at the World Cup.
Mm-hmm,
They
mm-hmm.
always had Heitema playing there, so I think they kind of went for the more kind of smarter movement up front. Heitema sometimes want to bulldoze her way to a chance. I think Lacasse is a little more technical, so let's see how it works out.
And she
Again,
had
the field
energy.
can
She had energy as well.
yes,
She had a high energy
yes,
to push people in places. So yeah, I think yeah. So this is what we are saying, people. Look how much players they have picked. We have players for Canada not being there, and look at the squad that they can still start. Because Grosso on the bench, Smith on the bench,
bench.
Idema on the bench, Sinclair on the bench. You get me? Because I just believe that they are going to go for something that is more solid, rigid team to just get the result today in Jamaica. And that's exactly what they went for. I could have looked at all of the players that we saw on the field for both teams. We expected it. Maybe only to Lacas alone. I never expected it. I thought Idema would have came in because Idema showed something in the World Cup, and because she never had Fleming. Fleming was the one that missing the first game, right? It was Fleming missing the
Yeah,
first game.
it was Sinclair.
Yes,
Yeah, it was Sinclair playing that role and not
yes,
Fleming in the
yes.
work.
So because Fleming was injured and came in late in the system, they used Sinclair. But after that, and Sinclair moved out the way, they had something different with the energy. Yeah, so that's why. But what I saw from them today, this is a very good team. And Jamaica playing against very, very good team, man. Brando said Jamaica, Buchanan has Jamaican parents. Jesus God. Can't bother with Avengers. All right, Brando. All right, Brando. Big up yourself. People smash the like button,
Yeah,
share,
but
and subscribe.
Ashley Lawrence have heritage as well and Prince as
Jesus
well.
God.
So It's not just she.
So hold on, when them have
I
Jamaican
know, I know
heritage,
you not like hear
before
about them
before the
things in
history,
JD, but
me not, because me not like hear that. Me know, it's like we always a look at excuse. How we
no, it's
can't
not an
just play
excuse.
football?
It's just we just make people know. Say yes, that's a yardie, as
Yeah,
well.
but you realize that we were from somewhere aside from Jamaica as well, you know. So that means we have roots somewhere else, you know. They'll see players have roots somewhere else, you know, and their ancestry that come, you know. It has somewhere different from Jamaica as well, you know. So let me stop use that as an excuse, man. Uh-huh. All right, Nigel, thank you very much. Yes. Make sure you go around and tell everybody that our name pronounced Buchanan. All right? Yes, thank you very much, Nigel. Because I never see a man glued. You know, it's a ladies' video, so let me not say that part.
Please
um,
don't.
yeah, all I just want is we just play some football game. I'm tired of finding Avengers. I'm tired of it. I just want to play. Look at the two squads them and the other people them look white. And they had Jamaican connection. They had some German. You had Van Zatten, that is Netherlands. So it's going to be she has some connection to Netherlands. She's playing for Jamaica. All right. So I'm tired to hear that. I just want to hear football. So you see what I'm saying, Jason? Obviously, Adam American, she's African. You understand me? Something else in Nigeria or one of those locations. You get me? Yes, so we don't need to say these things because every other team had players from different location and our country has the most players from different places. All right, laugh out loud.
So
I
and
can
and
only
and
yeah, go ahead.
no, but what I'm saying, like it's a lot of times we say people have false pride, right?
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah.
to me, that is actual pride. Like if you know that somebody has heritage from where you are from, then
Mm-hmm.
that is something to be proud of. I don't think that's anything to ridicule or I understand it get
No,
to a
I'm
point where
I am not
why are you
ridiculing
telling
it.
me this?
Yes, I'm just saying
No,
we picking up the lineup. What I don't see the need. Like a Brando just come with that because Brando just want to match up the show. Yes, so that's why I'm laughing, you know? It's just funny. But yeah, man, people, it's football and everybody born somewhere, everybody have a parent and stuff. And you know, we know. So I prefer not to go into those calculations, you know? Yes. Because guys, before we go anywhere, I had a story. One day we lost a game and all of the man them beat you up bad in Canada. And Jamaicans start saying that Jamaica won, regardless of we getting battered 4-0. Because all the other guys them had links to the Jamaica on the score sheet.
yeah, man. Jamaica
Yes, we
scored
take it too
all the goal
far.
them.
We take it too far. Yeah, we lose the damn
No,
game.
all right. Taking it too far would be going to FIFA and trying to convince them to give us the points. That would be taking it too far.
Yeah, so you see where I'm coming from, people? That's where or sometimes it does one conversation lead to something else. Yeah, yeah. So I can't bother. Day and Mackenzie, big up on yourself, everybody that checks in. Massive, massive respect. As you saw, the lineups for both teams. Jamaica lineup. One of the Swabies are not there. Chantel Swaby, which is my player, you know, she's a big, big baller. Solid, you know, solid, strong, you know, yeah, yeah. But I have my other strong players on the field that I want to see, you know, Rebecca Spencer, yeah, always. Samson, she seems to become one of the favorites, you know. I like that what I saw from her. All right. I don't know of Sinclair having any heritage towards Jamaica, so I will leave it alone, you know. Jesse, you know of Sinclair, the forward as Jamaican heritage, so Canada is just Jamaica then.
Yeah, man.
What?
Saint Best. Does she come from? Don't it? Her family?
And if that's true, or is just a next lie?
No, no, no. I don't know that to be true. I'm just joking around.
Okay, okay. How do you
Me
feel?
know, me know, me sound convincing, but I was just
No,
joking
no,
there.
no, no. It sound convincing in chat as well. They said, how do you feel about Kanya Plummer? How you feel about Plummer getting thrown in this magnitude of a game, Jason?
I think experience-wise, she can handle it because she did play the first World Cup. But
Mm-hmm.
my worry would be, when is the last time she played against this type of competition? I know she recently got a contract, so that's good in terms of she would have went to a preseason with her team and everything. So and I don't know if she has played games. I don't know if anybody in the chat can help me with that. But at the very least, she's been training and been in camp with these girls for time. So, you know, I'm not obviously I'm not happy about it. Chantel and Alison have a synergy that obviously cannot be measured because they're actual sisters on the field. So, that cannot be replaced. But the one thing I
Okay.
will say about Plummer is, she's somebody that definitely, will give 1,000,000% on the pitch. I just worry about the match fitness and the match sharpness because that's not something you can duplicate in training. So if anybody can help out with where she's playing and if she has actually played games with the team, that would be
Mr.
helpful.
Dre
But
said, "Well, she has been playing in Tigres, Mexico. All right, okay. Well, let's see then. Mayowa, my brother, from Nigeria, right? Said, hello, my brother. Good to join your live stream today. Jamaica is winning this game. All right, Mayowa, Nigeria has some good confidence for Jamaica. People, we are just 14 away from 11,000. So get going with the sharing and hitting the like button. All right, and hitting the subscription button. Hopefully, we have already passed 100 likes because we have almost 250 people here. All right, yes, and hopefully we can get 60 more subscribers very, very fast. And within 20 minutes, within 10 more minutes, we're going to open the Discord so people can start joining the actual stream to watch it. All right, yes. Yes, no break says Jamaica not winning. Stop being delusional. Okay, well, someone has to support something. People gave their take. Where can we watch JD? Kind of late to the party. Phil Powell, what we're doing now? Let me open the Discord from now. So people just find a way to get in there because I was going to do it when it's close, but I'm gonna just
has
do
the
it from
coverage
now.
started? I don't think it's
No, no, the coverage
okay.
does not
No.
start, but I'm gonna just put it on the screen so people can get it, because it looks like people will just wait. They want to see
People
it.
are worried.
So yes, they're gonna wait, all right?
People will never let you down as far as seeing the game. Wouldn't start today. Come on, man. Have a little
N-
faith.
No, man, I don't think it's because of we still. Um, look, okay, hold on. Yeah, it's sometimes 1 second. All right, where is Jamaica? Jamaica, Canada. All right, this is how dodgy they are. We are seeing one for 3 days, and we are not seeing the
Yeah, man.
Jamaica.
Them are make it. No, man. It's there, man. It's there.
All right, hold on, hold on.
Right, right below it.
All right, so we have Jamaica upcoming. Upcoming. All right, good. All right, so we're gonna put that one right there, and then I'm gonna open the discard. So the discard lobby section, it's going to be showing screening in it. All right. So it should start inside there, at least the screen for it to pop up when the time comes. And we still have 24 minutes to go for the time to come. All right, but we're gonna just keep it right there. I will share the link to you inside so you can make your way to it. Yes. So everything will be working fine. You don't need anything more than just click the link and it works. And you get yourself in the Discord. It's going to be the exact place. You don't have even click an extra link. It's the same link. Go straight to the game itself. Oh my God.
Yeah,
The
right.
No, the call, man. It should make me press so much button. The call drop off. So that is the link for the direct location in the lobby section. All right, you just join that and you're in the screening room. Click the link that says Wemaxit 34. It's gonna say live beside it, so it simply means I'm showing it, and it shows case that it's gonna start in 22 minutes. I think it naturally starts 9 minutes before, so I think it's around 30, approximately 30 minutes or so. All right, Tishin, Laird, that's exactly what I'm explaining now, where you can watch it. Other than the discard, where uh, you in the US you can watch it. I don't know in the US. I don't know in the US. No, Juras, the game have not started as yet. We still have a solid 22 minutes before the game starts. You can watch it on Paramount Plus. All right, thank you, Andrew Chambers. Paramount Plus is a place in America if you're in America. All right, yes. I think it's going to be a tough game for Jamaica, tougher than what most people thinks. You know, I think Canada don't. I think Canada not taking Jamaica lightly, and they're coming here to try and get as much goals. Even if they have to concede, they're going to try and score as much goals because they
And
want the away
sad to
goals.
say,
Go ahead, Jason.
people, if you're in the United States, it's actually not on Paramount Plus. I guess because
Okay.
it's not a Gold Cup game or whatever the case is, Road to Gold Cup game. It is actually not being shown on that. So I'm using a VPN to watch it.
Okay, so you heard that, guys. It's not on Paramount Plus, so you have to just watch it either via a VPN or you just use the discard, and that's it. All right. Yes. Swaby Mother is from Westmoreland. Okay. Okay. ESPN2 Football Global said it's showing on. All right, guys. We are 9 more subscribers to go to pass the 11,000. Well, that sucks. Well, we have it in the discard, so I don't think it sucks. You just go to the discard. That's a place that you could always get details for Jamaica. So if you support Jamaica only, yeah. So it does not matter. It's still helpful. Game should be on CBS Sports in the USA. So I guess you can just find it anywhere. Just look anywhere in the USA and you tend to will find it once it covers sports thing. All right. Juras, it's in the discard, so you don't have to look for it anywhere. All right, you know the discard. Just go in the lobby section and it's good. So people, this is the first game I have not seen people really saying that the girls will be winning. They're in Jamaica, a billion people turning up for them. Everything is chaotic coming up to this moment. You don't think that's? Give me some prediction. It's on Paramount Plus.
Yeah,
Jason
when
said, and then Drew Russ fight with Jason said it's not. All right, well, Juras, your Paramount Plus and Jason's space level Paramount Plus is not the same. But anyway,
all right,
go ahead,
Drew Ross,
Jason. Yes.
we're not arguing with him, but don't look from a long time. It's not there. But no, what I was gonna say,
Okay, so you have fight with Jason
you're
as well too. So two Jason are fight with each other with Juras a fight with the next Jason. So two of them have
okay.
beat up
So
Jason.
Drew Ross and I are on the same team, and
Yes.
namesake we are war.
Yes.
Yeah, man. So well, I'll know it. I gotta check one more time to be sure. But people, it's in the Discord, and there's no problems. You just click the link.
Mr.
But
J
yeah,
said, "Boy, JD,
why
this
people
is
are saying
hard one to predict. So nobody don't want to predict anything." Why?
I noticed when you ask for the predictions, nobody never want to give it.
Nobody.
Why?
I have. This is the lowest amount of
This is a
scores
this is a
I've ever
first. This is
seen.
a first.
Ever seen covering a Jamaican video. It's like 5 persons. King Amir says 5-5 draw. Jesus God. When Jamaica ever scored
Wow.
5 goals? I must have went away and play them tiny human being teams there. Back in the what you call it, Jason? The smaller teams them below Damrep and them team there. Them team that will beat up 5-0. And we did score 4 against 80. We did score 4 against 80, but aside from that, a 1 goal we score for all of them teams and them top level teams. Yeah, one we score. So I don't know when we are going to score. You know, 5. I'm not expecting so much goals, people. I'm very sorry. One kick said Jamaica getting slapped 6-0. I don't think we're gonna get 6-0 because remember we know that it's two legs. So even if we turn up losing the game, I think we're gonna try our best. JD, why you messing up the girl name? I don't know. You're talking about Rockport. All right.
So Jason said Golazzo Network. Okay.
Okay.
But wait
So
no.
Rockford, what girl's name you're talking about? I'm messing up. Some. All right. I don't know what I said.
Ian Campbell were just speculating, but we
She's on
believe
the
it have
bench.
something to do with
She's
her
on the
getting there
bench.
too late.
If you're on the bench, you're not injured. If you're on the bench, you're not injured. You could be carrying a knock, but you're still good enough to play. So we have to ask that question: is it that Plummer better than if you're gonna go off the injury part, as she's carrying a niggle? Is it that what she's carrying can't make her play a certain amount of minutes? But that will just lead on to speculation. So I want to think that she never arrived early. You get me? That's the only reason why she don't start. I was not referring to you. I was referring to some that was saying it's on Paramount. Okay. I just want to see a good crowd. Well, we are gonna see it in 5 more minutes. All right, JD, you think Spencer fine? Question. One kick that is the weirdest question I've ever heard in my lifetime. You understand me? I don't even have to answer that question. You know that question don't even need to. So, people, what say you in the comment section? I will just ask the persons, what say you, ladies and gentlemen, to Mr. One Kick's question? If we think that the goalkeeper is fine, as in like, oh, she look. Let me know, guys. Yes or no. All right. Yes. Just answering people. All right. Jason, you have anything to say about that, or you don't want to get involved in those things other than football? You know.
No, I think Spencer is in fine physical shape. Yeah. Yes.
Okay, okay. All right. So people, they said we only have 137 likes. It tells you that you guys are not supportive, and I'm very, very much disgusted with you people not hitting the like button. Can't have 248 here and we are 100 likes, and we did a hour already. It tells you that you're just fighting against actual education and success and working hard and giving you all the information for free. Then. So you're raping off the channel. Sorry, I should not say that word. They're gonna blacklist my channel. Oh Lord. But whatever. You guys weren't doing it the proper thing in the first place, so nothing changes. Float Management said Becky is the finest on the team. All right. I know you scoping on that, fam. I have not said anything. You are the one that's making up stories. What I am saying because you're in my head. Can't wait to see Becky lay down and waste time, Brando. Oh my God, Jason, what is
Gee,
wrong with you? They're not interested in watching football.
one
These guys.
question, one little question, make the man them head gone. My word.
Man saying that. So that's the reason why these guys don't even care if the girls them win. They just want to see a few of these individuals.
And I mean, know when me tell them say it a rain, the man them get happy to
And Jason Ferran says, professional people. It's not me, these people. Oh, yeah, it just said professional people. So clearly I'm keeping it professional. I just don't know what is wrong with the other guys. They are not, their heads are not the right place. Dean says she's well structured. Jesus God. This guy went for well put together words.
Yes, Leanne, me can agree with you.
Yeah.
She's in top physical shape. Yes, she's
All right.
physically fine.
Yeah. No, I understand why these guys they still turn up regardless of
Wow,
them
Father,
not believing in Jamaica.
Father Warren can't help himself either. My word.
All right, let me let me act professional. That's what Jason Ferran says. You know, these guys. I'm telling you, man. All right, Jamaica. Hope you give them something to cheer for because really and truly, most of these guys in the chat they don't even care if you win or not. You know, I want them to win because I know that it helps with the development. But these guys don't really care. They have their own agendas. So now I figured out the chat. They have their own agendas, Jason. They don't care. So guys, finally, we have only 5 more minutes. Give me some predictions for the girls them. Let me see if you guys know what going. Give me some predictions for the girls them. Everyone just know to leave Miss Matthews. Yeah, I've always heard you talk about Matthews, you know. Yeah. Sent you something for Guna. Okay. Leon said, JD, end of the day, she's a female and she's attractive and she almost played football. So Leon, why you retract this statement? That's all right, Leon. Leon felt too much in
Leon,
himself, you know, while writing that text. All right,
sure.
let me keep it professional because you're getting some scores. Martin says, 3-1 Canada, sorry girls. But he's still happy with the girls. Oh my God. This is the first time a man putting up say Jamaica lose and he's still happy. All right. So I
So,
understand. If the
so,
girls, we should just cover the girls. Then Martin, all right, if it's 3-1, because him all right, him
so,
just
but
all right with the girls. Then.
but him say sorry or you mean him alright with it. Me not
Yeah,
understand.
man, him all right, man. In previous comments, them, him a tell you about the girls, them, him
But
all right.
him a laugh. Him a
Yes,
laugh
him,
after the
him,
game.
him not really basis bonus score. He's just saying,
JD wicked.
no, that's what he did before, so he's okay. Yes, him say we love the girls. Now that, the man not double down as to what me that tell you, Jason. Him not really business. Him not really business. At the first bit of hear them say Jamaica lose, but it's all
Alright,
right.
see, Drew Ross said 2-0 Canada. Oh, Leon
Yes.
wife a watch. Then take down the comment.
All right. Carl Blake says Becky thick and fine. All right. Dan
Easy.
Dan says 3 love Bonnie Atrick. All right. So Dan Dan are the first human being we say Jamaica win. All right. Edie says, dude, focus on the real game. Yes, but the real game have not started. We are waiting on coverage here. Yes. My goodness. Shakpo, bless yourself. Volcano. Bless yourself. Tyrell. Brian Tyrell, guys, we're 4 away from 11 big thousands. So keep subscribing, keep sharing because we give you the facts over feelings and we're still entertaining as hell. All right, if you know what L means. All right, yes. Claudia Fletcher, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. Massive respect. Says, my goodness, gentlemen, you guys are some of the worst behaving persons ever. Okay, Claudia, we heard what you said. All right, thank you very much. The chat gone getting what? Yes, man. One thing is consistent, you know. One thing is consistent. These guys will never change. Jason, they will never change.
But the hilarious part. A one kick start the whole of this, you know. And they were talk about the chat I get wild, you know. Him start the whole of it, you know. Cause we're talking football for 45 minutes. And then the man asks if Becky fine. And from that, the chat go crazy.
Mr. 876, Don said, this is so amateur. One of Jamaica's best international teams, and you diminished them. No, we ain't doing that. Amateur, pull back the video. We went into all statistics that you can't find on YouTube. What we bring is different level, but what we still bring is still vibes. And we can't fire people as to what they think. All right. We're getting coverage live from Jamaica at this point, and we saw a good amount of people in the stands very early. All right, at least directly facing. No, I think it's on the side that the players them coming out. So the fact that the game has not started and we have good amount of people in the stadium, I want to think that a lot of people will be coming. All right. The link for the discard is right there. And let me know when that discard link is full. And then I can put it on the next device to put it inside there. All right. So more people can get to see it. All right. Yes. So we have rain 81%, wind 7 miles per hour. All right. Yes. String Bean says Jamaica to win 3 love. Christopher Knight, thanks for being here. All right, bless up, JD. Jamaica win 2-1. All right, people coming in by the tens, so that is good. By the tens, people coming in, so we can say at least 1,000 plus people inside the stadium already, right, Jason? Or you can't calculate that. I think 1,000 already in the stadium, so that is good. And then we see Canadian coach shaking off her shirt. That means it's a little bit warm there for them. They are Canadians. And now we have, Jason, we have Buckley in the squad.
Buckley walking out with them?
Yes, we saw Buckley in the squad. So people, we have Buckley in the squad. Let me look on the list.
Yeah, here.
Let me look on the list. I just saw her walk out. Is it?
Buckley did not make Google list, but she made the bench.
Yeah, that's and I'm telling you, people. So Buckley made the bench. So Buckley is in. Oh, that's why people cursing out the last time. Oh wow. So Buckley made the national team. Damn. Okay. Okay, Alan Jackson. Yes, let's go to the YouTube channel. Yes, we have no problem, man. Let's go there. So guys, what is your take on that? Buckley is in the squad. Yeah, she's in the squad. I just saw Buckley walking out. So is it just a thing? Once you're local, I think that she's truly talented and deserve to get that spot. What say you, Jason?
Look, I really don't.
I don't want to comment on that one. You can say
right
you don't want to comment on that one.
Right now is not the time. Right now is not the time. We can discuss that next time. But I do have some thoughts on it. I will hold them back for now, though.
Okay. Okay, big I said once you're Reno, I've dropped the link several times. Reno, I've dropped the link just a while ago, Reno. I'm not gonna drop it again. All right, I've dropped it already. I don't know how much more time. Okay, rotate the screen. All right, Jason, tell me if it's straight now and running.
Oh, I'm not in there, because
let me check it. Let me check it, people.
I am in the post match.
All right, I'm gonna check it to make sure it's running, but it's working on the screen there. All right, and people inside the thingy.
Well, the people on the internet lie to everybody because them say it's gonna come on Paramount Plus and it's not there.
So nobody in the Discord, the lobby. Let me see this. 1 second. Yeah, man, the lobby is running. The lobby is running. So okay. I'm just seeing it though.
So it's probably on portrait, yeah.
Yeah, I've just changed it, so wanted to make sure it's working. All right, so it's good. And once the inside get full past the okay, all right. It looks like we have a lot of people inside. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put it on this screen as well. All right, so
if you get too full.
Yeah, so if it gets too full and you can't get in on that one, all you need to do is just go to the next screening. So you're gonna see something says live. So you just log in on the next live. All right, so that's how it's gonna work. So at least we can host more than maybe 200 people or so. All right. All right, so both teams walking out at this point. Yes, both teams walking out at this point. Let me get into this. All right, and then we have 2 links up. So anyone drop off, they can. All right, so screen sharing. All right, so we have both screens up and running, people. You can click on any one of them and you can watch it in here. All right. Yes. And let me get up this thing now.
Canada anthem.
All right. So big up yourself. All right. Yeah, we're rotating the screens, so both of them working well. All right. Let me try and get the Jamaican Rasta and also the Canadian Rasta on my screen, so we can talk about it. Yes. So people, let me see. One away from 11,000. All right. Hopefully we get the support on the likes, because if you hit the likes, more people come in. All right. David Scott says 2-1 Jamaica. All right, so we're getting more people coming in saying that Jamaica will be taking this one. All right. Yes. We saw Canadians there looking very serious, but Buchanan, make sure I don't mistake that because you will have.
Yeah, man, big cannon, you know.
Yeah, so you have Nitro in the chat trying to correct my speech. People, please don't text me on my phone because it's going to come up publicly, all right? And I work on the YouTube. I don't send people in privately, all right? Yeah, just take this. I have the link in the chat. JD is not Rasta. I'm not a Rasta, all right? Joel Smith, massive respect, Joel. How are you doing? Hope all is well. Trying to get the list right here. Yeah, Jamaica team. I tell you, Jason. The team. I can say the team is top three, you know. But I will not talk too loud because you have some people in the chat said we have always tried to find a way to not give the girls them respect, you know. All right, so thanks, guys. We have 11,000. I think it's going to fluctuate. Yeah, so that we keep on improving and that over the 11,000 mark. Yeah. Let me get Jamaica on this screen. Jamaica female, Canada. All right, so Jamaica have a 7-1 add to win this one. All right, so Canada comes in with 1.33, Jamaica have a 7.5, and the draw is 4.33. So the draw is high if people use betting metrics. All right. Juras, maybe she's one of the players that might came in late or something, but based on talent, she's the best centre back we have, to be honest. You get me? So I wouldn't believe that she would be fit and Donaldson decide that he's gonna start number over her because that wouldn't happen in any walks of life, you know? Yeah, so I think it's based on the traveling situation, the same problems they had. So if something goes wrong, believe you better do know that they're gonna come out and talk about it. All right? Yes. So we will learn soon. Yes. So if you're the best and you're not on the field, I want to think that it's coming from a standpoint of um something went wrong in the preparation, and more likely JFF will get blamed for that. You know. All right.
Yep,
All
sound
right.
about
So
right.
yes, yes. And that's why it was important to talk about all of those things, but people say we chat too much, you know. So 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 let me stop talking about that and just stick on the game. All right, so Jamaica Reggae Girlz. Trying to get a list, man, before the game starts. Jesus God, man. Okay, I have a virus on this. All right, so we have Sheridan, Collins, Buchanan, Quinn, Lawrence, Giles, Prince, Flemings, Leon, Lacas, and Rose for Canada. All right. Bullbar said, "Mo want to Jamaica. You want to Jamaica, Canada? Okay." All right, so no time to waste now. Kick off time, guys. The link is the video is in the Discord. So people that wants to go in, please go in the description, click the join button for the Discord and go in the lobby section. And we have 2 live streams going on inside there. All right, early start kickoff, early start kickoff. All right. So let me see how the ball moving on the pitch. All right. Let me see how the ball moving on the pitch. Okay, we're 29 seconds behind. All right, so that's a foul on Leon very early in the game. So free kick Canada. Free kick Canada. So we have to do a thing. We have to make sure everyone get every single thing. I'm still on the 5th device trying to get the information out. So a free kick Canada around 30 yards coming in from the right hand side. We have Leon over it. Flemings whip it in. First ball clears. Second ball clears by Spence, and they said it's offside, so it's going to be free kick Jamaica. All right, so Jamaica could get a chance to come forward to see what we have to offer towards the Canadians. Yes, the game started. It's on the screen. It's literally telling you the second and everything. All right. Jamaica face Canada. Reggae Girlz. 1 second, guys. I'm just trying to get the list of the names up on my next device. Yeah, thanks for the subscription. Yeah. All right, so a throw in here. Blackwood will be taking the throw in here in the half of Canada on the left hand side. Blackwood goes to Spence. Spence tried to turn, got pushed off the ball, and there up forward Lacasse tried to work it on the left hand side. Progression here, good shot back here from Matthews to recover, but Canada still picked it up. Canada is in midfield, tried to get a true pass over the right hand side, and I think Alice Swaby will see that one out to be a next goal kick for Jamaica. All right, so good attitude from Jamaica there to compete in midfield. Sashana, you can watch it in the Discord. We have a Discord link in the description. You click it, you go in there, you go into the lobby section, and it will be available for you. All right. All right. So Jamaica building from the back. Spencer goes wide right. Alice Swaby goes over the top. Try to go to Bonishaw. First down Jamaica, and then we want it back in midfield. Matthews. Wilshire, Swaby, back to Spencer. Spencer back to Allison. Allison tried to go in midfield. Spence won the first ball. Jody Brown. Jody Brown goes to Blackwood. Blackwood whips it inside, and Sheridan will control that one with relative ease, but good attitude there from Blackwood. All right. Charlton says 2-0 for Jamaica. All right. Then you have Buchanan for Canada, building from the back.
What's your name, JD?
Buchanan, whatever the name is. Remember, my country that I'm in don't speak English, whatever. So our links, our alphabet ain't the same. Yeah, so people should know that. So it's not every day I'm going to get all you guys things correct. All right? Thank you very much. Good Lord. All right, so Words Police, Jason Guna, and Nigel. Girls. All right. No, finally I got the game. Finally. All right, so guys, I finally got the lineup now. So yeah. All right, good. All right, stay signed out. All right, so yes, we can put it right here. One love win. Michael Sadler says for Jamaica. All right, I think this game starts a little bit faster. So it might have a little bit more goals in it. Good pickup here. We have Samson pushing it back to Spencer. Samson back to Spencer. Spencer goes back to Swaby. Swaby tried to put it back in midfield. Wide back to Samson. Good pass here from Samson. Blackwood cuts into midfield, but they're still in their half of the midfield third. Back to Samson. Samson changed the play. Wonderful control here to Wilshire. In the half of Canada. Progressing midfield. Tried to go back to Swaby, to Spence, and that was a free kick on Wiltshire. And Spence behavior early on in this game already flicking out might could put her in some problems. All right. Yes, that attitude from Spence there need to be a little bit more clearer. All right. She pretty much lashed out at the player. So she have to be careful. Yes. And I don't think it was a bad challenge on her either. So Spence tend to have this hot-headed behavior. She need to calm down and don't find herself in the bad books of the letter of the law. All right. So we have Blackwood pinged one in, but it was cleared by Canada. Spence. Samson. Wiltshire goes through the middle. Canada picked it off and Canada building. All right. So I think that is Quinn. Works it to the right-hand side. Jamaica trying to get organized, but I think they have gotten caught out right there. And they're using a 3 at the back at this point, Jason. Giles, Rose, and Buchanan all playing at the back in a 3. So it's a little bit different. Flemings. Poor pass there from Flemings. Jamaica should be able to capitalize on this, but Matthews over hit the ball, so we couldn't get Shaw on it. And Canada comes forward again, buzzing forward. Cuts in midfield. Acres of space for Canada, and the left-hand side is free, but she decided not to put it over there. A poor pass here from Canada, goes back to Jody Brown. Mr. Marcus says, Jamaica gonna win. JD, big up. All right, no problem, man. Any links for the game? The links for the game, as what we said, it's a long story how to get the games, but we have the game in the Discord, so you just click the Discord link in the description, and you will see the game in the lobby section. All right, that's the best way we can say to you. Good block there in midfield. So the pairing between Samson and Drew Spence starts good in the screening, Jason. Or are you looking at it? Let me see if Jason is still here. Okay, Jason might not be. Jason may be focused on the game. Yes, but what I'm seeing here, a few blocks in the middle between Samson and Spence. So they have to keep that up. They have to keep that up. All right. So Jamaica trying to progress forward.
Yeah, JD, I had to jump off the stream. People are freaking out trying to find links, so I had to help them out. But
okay, that's a tough tackle in midfield.
I don't know if you mentioned this, but I like the patience we're showing so far.
All right, that's a tough tackle on Bonnie Shaw, right there. Yeah, no, I'm impressed with the two in midfield, Samson and Spence. The way they're picking up, they're actually stopping things in midfield. I like what I saw right there, you know. All right, so a free kick for Jamaica. Free kick coming up for Jamaica. I think I'm a little bit behind I think. You didn't see the link? All right, this is the link for it. I can't pin the link because I'm not on anything. All right, and this is a wide and a corner for Jamaica. A corner for Jamaica now. A corner for Jamaica. Sean Bass, bless up yourself. Thanks for being here, big boss. Hope all is well with you and your family. All right, yeah, man. Thanks for being here, my brother.
Bless up yourself, Sean Bass. Bless up.
All right, so it was Blackwood took that one. She put it to the far left post. It went a little bit over, and it's a corner now. So these are the things that Jamaica should be able to capitalize on. Are their best chances will come from that. The discard not work for you. The discard works for everybody, you know. I don't think it's for anyone special. Clearance here for Buchanan, and they call a foul, I think. So it's going to be Canada's ball. So not a bad start from Jamaica. It's not natural dominant playing from Canada so far. You know, I think the position might slightly be in favor of Canada, but not so far, you know. It's nuts.
Yeah, I think it's a promising start for us so far. Very, very pleased with what I see so far.
All right, so Canada goes over the top, failed to keep it in play, and it should be a throw-in for Jamaica. 10 minutes on the board, still 0-0. All right. Your iPhone is funny. I don't know. I don't know. And if I have to stop every time to deal with every individual, it's very hard for me to even commentate on the game. And then I spoil the entire show, you know?
Yeah,
Yeah.
JD, a lot of people are messaging me saying they have to verify it or something like that. So I think it's something going on in Discord kind of funny. So some of the people might be right.
Okay. Jamaica tried to come down the left-hand side. No, I think natural verification, because they don't want any frauds in the discard. They naturally have those things from time to time. So I don't know. I think they have to just find a way to verify it, and I think they are perfectly
Yeah,
fine.
that's all I told them as well. Just verify, just follow the instructions and you'll get through.
Yeah, good pick up here from Spence, and Spence played it off to Shaw. Shaw tried to take a shot. It was blocked by Canada. Matthews still tried to get down the right hand side, but got picked off. Leon breaking after that Matthews play. They kept it on the right, the left hand side or right hand side, and recovered well. Back to Spencer. So good work from Jamaica so far. Good work from Jamaica so far. I'm impressed with what I'm seeing. All right. All right. So we have Samson. Samson pretty much playing deep a line. So Samson pretty much playing as one of the center backs then, right? All right.
Yeah, when we're in possession, she's staying back basically, like
Yeah.
making a
So
back three.
yeah. So for me, it looks like they are not 100% confident with Plummer, because she's drifting more to that side, you know. But good start, guys. Good start for Jamaica. Throwing here for Wilshire on the right hand side. In Canada's off. I think we need to create something out of this opportunity that we are having at this point. All right, they are saying that possession is to Jamaica at this point, 52 to 48. That's on Google, so we have to just work with it. A break here coming. Jody Brown cuts inside. Let's see, she cuts outside again and tried to take a shot off, and it was deflected wide. I thought that was very poor from her. She had the inside to try and get a deflection on inside to create some problems, and she tried to cut back outside and got 3 people on her. So I thought that was very poor. But at least she's getting an opportunity, so it's a good start. Taj Smith, it's poor from her where she took the shot from, but she's getting an opportunity. The corner came into the back stick. Bunny Shaw puts it wide. She's saying it's deflected for a corner, but they are going to say it's goal kick. So goal kick. Good pressure from Jamaica. Good pressure from Jamaica so far. I like it. I like it. Like what I'm seeing.
Oh,
All right.
nice, nice. I'm getting footage. My mom is at the game sending me videos. That is very nice.
All right. All right. All right. And Canada, they have gotten openings, but they have failed to take those openings. All right. So I still saw some openings from Jamaica, but they have failed to capitalize on them. So I don't know what is the intention for Canada. Maybe they are still working out something. Yeah, but we gave up a few openings on the right back side. Surprising. I thought it would have came from the left back side, but I'm seeing it from the right back side. Every single time they draw them in, it's kind of open. So look out for that. Even though we're playing okay, look out for that. Quinn tried to put it over the top right there, and good recovery there from Spencer. And Jamaica will restart the play. We use the link to watch the game in the Discord. Because the Concacaf YouTube site, it looks like it's region blocked. So you won't be able to watch it from Jamaica location, America location, Canadian location. So you have to just go in the discard, and the discard is in the description. So a throw in here for Canada. Good clearance here from inside the middle, push back to the back line of Canada. Bunny Shaw failed to stop them, and they're going to progress up the pitch. Giles to Rose, worked it in midfield to Quinn. Though they beat the trap right there in midfield through pass, but a poor pass there. Okay, so the final pass is for Canada. Kinda is the problem when they're trying to get in between the space of the center backs them. So they are getting to the entries, but not really capitalizing on the entries. So Jamaica has the ball. Plummer back to Swaby. Drew Spence back to Spencer. Spencer looking for an option. Back to Plummer. Plummer tried to go over the top, and that's a poor pass from Plummer. She gave it straight back to Canada. And Canada goes on the right hand side. Quinn created a whole lot of space, and the opening is right there. The opening is right there, and the opening every time they suck Jamaica in, the right hand side is there. And Canada goes to the true pass. Leon flicked it over the top. So they're coming down the right. And beats one, beats two. Oh my God. She beat so 1-0 Canada, 1-0 Canada. Prince beat Blackwood way too easy for me. Way too easy for me. Way too easy. Even though I thought that a lot of work had to be done, just the same after Prince beating Blackwood. She shouldn't beat her so easy right there. So 1-0 Canada. But it was a brilliant run by Prince. The first time she got behind Blackwood, because we were saying it was coming from the right-hand side. First time she got behind Blackwood, she whipped it in to the first post. And yeah. It was a good finish. It was a good finish. It was a good finish, and it was built up well. As what we said, that's what I told you. They were creating the entries, but they just decided not to take it. Yeah.
Uncharacteristic from Allison there to get
beaten to
muscle.
Yeah,
to get out muscle there. Very uncharacteristic.
But I thought that she never expected, because nobody went to Blackwood throughout the game so far. So that's what I thought the problem is, Jason. You get me?
Yeah, it was a bit of a surprise, because they didn't challenge that yet.
Yes, they never challenged that
before the ball was crossed. They were kind of jockeying each other. So she kind of sensed that something was going to happen, but she just reacted a bit late.
Yeah. But I think Blackwood should not have gotten beaten there. Like, she should have tried to protect her side rather than go into the challenge and get something.
Yeah, her help. Her help. Yeah, her help was to the middle. So, she kind of. I mean, it's not like Ashley Lawrence did anything. She just pushed the ball and crossed it. She didn't even make a move. So it was a bit
Canada
of
breaking
position.
inside,
it was a bit bad.
And a wonderful recovery for Jamaica. Jamaica cleared their lines, and it's a throw-in for Canada deep in Jamaica's half on the left-hand side. So what we can't afford them to score again, because if the match is in the discard. If they score again, it's going to be an uphill, because they can sit back and they're fast, they are better, they're everything. So you can't give them a next goal. You understand me? Yes, good clearance here from Jamaica, but they are off pressing us now. Sheridan is pretty much on the halfway line of the pitch, so they are feeling confident. So let's see. A through pass here. A few bodies came in. Good work there from Matthews, and Bunny Shaw could not get close to it. Canada regained back the ball right there. Worked it to the right hand side. Goes back essentially. They have runners from two sides. Jamaica trying to commit a few more bodies. Jody Brown, another that's coming forward. I don't think this is a good idea. Leon, good touch there from Leon. Deep again. Put it inside, through pass. They are inside again. Leon inside. Wonderful recovery in the end from Blackwood, because that would have been a next easy tap in to the next side to make it 2-0. So and some people would say that is slow response from Leon. Wow, so it's our next big chance again. We gave up, so we need to stop trying to commit so much bodies forward. That's the problem. So the corner coming in, we have to face it coming from the left hand side. Telling to download discard. If I don't know why it's telling to download the discard if you have it already. Because the discard does work. We have 5 devices I have. It's working for me, so I don't know what to tell you. All right. But if you want, you can try on the Concacaf YouTube website to see YouTube channel to see if it works for you, my brother. And if it does not work for you, you come and try and make it work for you in the discard. But it's working for everyone. All right, so I don't know what to tell you. Rico Dan said, what has Shaw done for us in the past years? I think it's tougher than Shaw. I think we can't just blame Shaw so far. Yes. And Jamaica was playing okay in the game, you know. Yeah, they were playing okay in the game. To be honest, you know. It's just true Canada had some options. They never took them for majority of the game. So it brought 1-2 year for Canada. And she went down. And we recovered it here. Spencer on the ball. Spencer progressing the ball. Allison goes over the top. First ball won by Jamaica right there. And Matthews coming over the left-hand side trying to put some pressure on Canada. And it's going to be a foul committed by Matthews right there. All right, so we gave back the position too easily, you know. Let them work for the position. Let them work at least for the position. People, as they come in, please do hit the like button. I know it's not a favorable result for us, but the like button helps us with the visibility. All right, and we try to provide as much for you. So 24 minutes in, and 1-0 Canada. But Jamaica is not out of it. Free kick here for Canada. Sheridan. Sheridan goes long. First ball goes to Samson. Second ball goes to Canada. Samson yet again. Drew Spence lost it in midfield. Leon touched it back. 1-2 for Leon. Good tackle there from Blackwood. It's a throw in for Canada. Chevy says Spence on the ball, not Spencer. No, maybe you're watching it at a different time. I know the difference between Spencer and Spence. Good work in midfield here. Spence recovers. Samson. No, Plummer. Plummer worked it back to Blackwood. Blackwood kicks the ball over the top. Cleared by Canada. So it's a throw in for Jamaica. Guys, remember, you know, we're playing one of the top ranked teams in the world, you know. So I think we're not showing the people their utmost respect as to how good they are, you know. A good 1-2 here. Blackwood work back to Plummer. Allison works wide to Wilshire. Let's see if Wilshire can put it in the box to create some problems. Back to Spence. Back to Spence. Deflection goes back to Spence. Spence on the ball a little bit too long. Goes back to Wilshire. Wilshire tried to put it centrally. And Bunny got beaten there. And it ricocheted back to Samson. To Blackwood. Blackwood tried to put it wide. Let's see if she can get a cross in. Blackwood on the ball. Getting locked up, and then 2 players on the ball, and Blackwood lost the ball, but the deflection took it away, and the Plummer cleared it for a throw-in. Blackwood held up the ball too long right there. And Ramsey, it is live in the discard. In the discard, it is at this point, yeah? And that is the biggest problem I'm having, because people struggling to get into the discard. And not every single other videos, it worked well. So I'm surprised that people can't get into the discard. You just reached the match? All right, all right. I don't know if I don't know if it's possible for somebody to turn their phones on. Maybe they will block it because they have the rights for that. So it's not possible for us to make someone turn their phones on, you know? So but we have it inside and we spend a lot of money on the technologies to make it work for you. 1-2 in the midfield for Canada. Canada moving the ball a little bit better, people. And we ain't getting close to them in midfield. They're finding space in midfield. Okay, Chevy said he wants to bench Blackwood. All right, Shakpo, but still get some footage, Shakpo. Even though you're in the game, yeah. Maybe we can't show them now, but we could possibly show it later for people. All right, Shakpo. 1-2 here. Quinn back on the ball for Canada. Works it centrally. Good recovery there from Plummer and Spencer on the ball now. So Jamaica will be building from the back. Okay, Pagan said the discard is working fine. So I think it's a lot of persons scheming that really they are not familiar with the discard system. And we lost the ball deep in our half, so it's going to be a throw-in for Canada. All right, so it looks like we're getting a little bit more organized. Throw-in here, Canada. Beats 1, beats 2, and that's a foul committed by Spence in a dangerous area. A dangerous area to whip it in the box to cause some more problems. All right, so this might be danger. Thought it was kind of unnecessary. We had two bodies there, and we still had to make the challenge. Leon and Fleming's over. It coming from the right-hand side, around 28 yards or so. But for the last 10 minutes or so, it's majority Canada. But let's see if we can create some openings and counter them. Whipping across the back post, cleared by Plummer, and Leon gets it. Leon's beats one, and she put it inside, and the next block here from Jamaica. Wonderful work here. Jamaica trying to counter. Drew Spence on the ball. Drew Spence lost it. Bonnie Shaw recovered. No, Jody Brown recovered, played it to Drew Spence, and it's wide now. Let's see. We have Matthews on the ball. Matthews needs some help. Matthews with 3 or 4 bodies. Matthews bring it wide inside. Matthews try to get a shot off, and it's blocked. And Canada cleared their lines. Sampson in midfield worked wide for Wiltshire. Wiltshire goes to Bonnie Shaw. Deep. Wiltshire back to Bonnie Shaw. Bonnie Shaw getting pressed. Back to Allison. So good little spell for Jamaica right here. Back to Blackwood. Blackwood played it inside to Drew Spence. Drew Spence worked to Plummer. And Jamaica pressing up the pitch. Nice. So we're seeing, I like what I'm seeing. They're not backing down. Much better from Donaldson. Across here, poor ball in total. And Canada recovered the ball. And they're trying to play it over the top. Wonderful recovery there from Plummer. Plummer works it in midfield to Sampson. But we have space behind people. All right. Our recovery there from Canada. Played it to the right-hand side. Nobody really pressing them. Kind of give them the, we left a opening here. They're coming down the right-hand side. Acres of space of Canada. She slipped. I think it's Leon. Leon slipped there. And a poor pass right behind that. And good recovery there from Jamaica. Oh no, they're still on the ball. And that's a foul. They said to continue playing. They worked it in the midfield. And they're at the edge of the midfield third, attacking. Coming straight into the attacking third. Good tackle there from, oh, that's a, yeah, good try there from Matthews. Matthews stuck one on the player right there. But yeah, Buchanan, really high in our half. Really, really high in our half. And they're coming down the left-hand side now. Beats 2. And she's still on the ball, and it's inside. And they're pretty much inside our box. They're going to go for the shot. No, they go straight to the goal and held well by Spencer. Jamaica needs more numbers in attack. One won't work. But we have to defend as well because they have the ball and they're comfortable in the ball, better than us. So that if we keep on putting more bodies, it's more chance for them to actually score more. All right, so Jamaica trying to progress the ball. So 32 minutes in. The longer it stays close, Jamaica have a good chance. All right. Blackwood, poor back pass there from Blackwood. Forced Plummer in a dangerous position. Canada trying to press Jamaica. Jamaica cleared it out. Poor from Jamaica. Quinn won it right on the top. 1-2 from Canada. Canada got behind the back. Here beats Allison and he puts to the back stick right there. And that all spell from Blackwood making a forceful pass, a heavy pass back to Plummer. Plummer had no choice to put it to force it to Allison. Allison had to kick it away and put himself under all sort of pressure. So we are making some simple mistake here, in the game that's unnecessarily putting us under pressure. Andre, you can watch it in the Discord. That's the only place we have at this point for you to watch it. A break here coming for Canada again. All right, Canada has the numbers coming over the left-hand side. Quinn doing work in the midfield. She's having a true pass. Canada actually empty. What a block. What a block there. What a block there from Allison. Canada pretty much empty, and that should have been 2-0. But Allison saved the day with a last-ditch tackle. And Jamaica trying to attack now. Bunny Shaw turning, trying to go at Quinn. But Quinn, you know that she is very strong. Some says that she's not, but let me not go there. But she recovers the ball, and Jamaica back at it. Oh, God, man. Blackwood making some passes. Blackwood making some passes sometimes. I'm telling you, man. No, man. Oh, Lord. All right. 1-2 here from Canada in the middle. Jamaica has a good position right here. Jamaica trying to press. And Matthews picked off Canada on the back line. Matthews running 1-2 deflection. Takes it over. Wonderful work here from Matthews. Out of pretty much nothing. Matthews got an opportunity just a while ago. Yes, so good try there from Matthews. And it should be a corner for Jamaica. Good try there from Matthews. She pressed the one time and got it off the Canadian backline and rushed through the goal and tried to whip it into the right top bins, and it was blocked. So good try there from Matthews. I got to say Matthews offering a little bit more than Shaw because she has more pace than Shaw. So that's the difference. So good try, Matthews. So a free kick coming here. A corner coming here. Blackwood on the corner. Let's see if she can get it in the center. Right. Not the best ball, but it goes okay. We have Shaw trying to whip it in. Jamaica trying to bundle it here. This is exactly what I wanted. And we never got a shot off. But this is the chances that we want. Try and bundle it in the middle. Yeah, try make it a bundle game, rather than the space thing. What is it, Jason?
No, I was begging for a handball on Canada, but it actually hit Sam's hand.
Yo, JD, the girl, them have me. I wonder how much. Oh, we not score yet. We just made a last ditch tackle, for we not to be 2-0 down. From it was Allison Sweeby that made the tackle. But Jamaica made 2 opportunities just a while ago. I just said that's a good one from Matthews. A good chance there from Matthews by our own pressing. But I would say Canada is slightly better team, but it's not far off. That is not far off. Like how they normally dominate us,
Yeah, better display today.
Yeah.
So far.
I am proud of the girls. I am proud of the girls, yeah.
And we are playing a passing game, or we're trying to play a
Yes,
passing
yes,
game.
yes, yes, yes. And we are trying to attack. We're not just sitting and trying to defend the whole damn game, you know. So I am all right with this, you know. I'm all right with what I'm seeing, you know. We're not trying to sit back deep, you know. We are trying to play them. Yeah, man. I like what I'm seeing, man. I like what I'm seeing. We are creating chances, maybe a little bit few and far still, but
Oh,
it's
that's
still
in the corner. Oh, come on, referee. The Jamaican gets the call.
Canada starting from the back. Knowing that we just got an opportunity by pressing, why we don't try to press? That's the only thing I've seen. And we're not pressing high. We're not doing any high pressing. We're trying to do mid press. So that's the only thing. We're giving them the opportunity to come out of their one half, and then try to press them mid. And that's the only thing I kind of want them to mix it up a little bit more. Good pressure here from Jamaica, but Canada still on the ball. Sheridan.
It looks like this number 21 is the trigger. When 21 gets it, Matthews goes at her right away. Well, not this time.
Over
He
the
dropped back
top,
this time.
and good recovery here from Spencer. Guys, smash the like button, share, and subscribe. Thanks for 11,000 on the video. Yeah, we have Spencer on the ball. Yeah, Spencer in a full white. Okay, that never sound right.
JD, what's wrong with
that
you,
never
man?
that never sound right at all. You know, sound weird. You know, yeah, out of the everything. You know. Yeah, let me continue. All right, so we have Blackwood throwing it. Oh God, Lee Young come here again now. Um, Quinn don't Quinn's story. Lee Young, we're playing football, all right, and she's registered to play football. So let we not. We're not gonna file any complaint. We are playing and we are trying to compete with them, and we are doing a good job at competing. All right. All right, good work here from Allison. Tried to go over the top. Cleared by Canada, and it should be a throw-in for Jamaica. We have 38 minutes plus on the clock. Still 1-0 Canada. Lee Young is something else in the man.
I'm not reading the chat right now. You might talk about Quinn. Okay,
Yes,
okay.
yes,
You
yes.
have
And
to
I'm
say
not going.
say
I'm
no
not
more.
going.
Say no more.
I'm not
Say
going to
no
get
more.
into that. I'm not
Say,
going to get into that. You
yeah,
know,
say no more. Say no more.
the girls are competing and they don't care about Quinn. She's one of the best players on the field. That is true. But what can we say? She's in the competition. It's not like the Manning Cup that people get disqualified for some other reasons. She's in the competition, you know, so I can't say anything. A throw in here for Jamaica. Let's see. We have Plummer on it. Plummer will try to go for a long throw to see if she can cause some problem.
Actually,
No,
it's Samson.
it's Samson. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Mhm.
Recovery there from Canada. A goal for
Why you
Jamaica would have
foul?
been nice. Yeah, that
Shayna,
would have
why you
been
foul there,
nice.
man?
Jason, Jason,
Uh,
Jason. You can't talk over me in a big boss. People are listening. Yes, I know you're complaining, so but you go watch the game, complain, and then come back after halftime. All right? Because I know you're complaining here. All right? And cussing. All right, so Canada building to the middle. Quinn on the ball. She keeps finding space. That's the surprising thing. Nobody not pressuring her. They worked to the right hand side. Oh my God, Leon. No. It's a break coming behind for Canada. They put it inside. What a block. Again from Alison Swaby. Alison Swaby, definitely Jamaica's best player. All right. She made two last. One was a complete last ditch block from getting us, not letting us go 2-0 down. And at that one just a while ago could have created something bad for Jamaica again, and she made that next block. So good work from Allison. Very, very good work from Allison. Leon on the ball to meet the corner over the left hand side.
Brilliant turn from Lacasse. Wow.
Where is Africans? Expected Africans to be here, man. All right, short pass there from Leon. Leon gets the secondary pass and goes straight in. Oh, good clearance there. Who's that? Bunny Shaw? It looks like it's Bunny Shaw cleared the ball off the line here. So it looks like it's Bunny Shaw defending now inside our own box. But whatever, also, yeah, it looks like it's her because she just reached on the top there. So it's definitely Bunny Shaw cleared her lines there.
Yeah, yes,
It was Bunny
Bunny
Shaw.
cleared
So
it. Yes.
Bunny Shaw putting in defensive work, people. Because if she was not there, it would have been different. All right. Yeah. So give her some credit. Yeah. I know people want to beat her, but she's working. At least on the defensive end there. Canada back on the ball. Oh, God. Empty space again for Leon to run in. Leon is on the back stick. He's going to put it in. And good clearance again. Good clearance again for Plummer. And it's a corner coming in. Yes, but they are getting behind us very easy. It's like the sixth or seventh time they are behind Jamaica backline. Completely behind. And it's inside the box again. Cleared. Oh, it's a replay. It's a replay. It's a replay. Because I'm going to give Bunny a next credit for a replay. All right. So it's Bunny Shaw. Bunny Shaw cleared the lines there, people. All right. So Leon on the ball. She will be taking a corner on the right-hand side. Leon whips it in to first post. It was not the best corner. Cleared from Jamaica. And hold up. And they say continue playing. Jody Brown hole in her face. Leon one-on-one with Blackwood. Leon cuts inside, traps Blackwood, and works it inside again, and it goes out for a goal kick. Jason, Blackwood not stop nobody, Jason. Once a one-on-one, Blackwood not stopping anybody, I'm telling you that, man.
All right, you're announcing it to me like me never know from before.
No, I'm just saying it. I'm just saying Blackwood ain't stopping anybody at all, Yeah, it looks like they're going to start targeting Blackwood, even though they're getting in through the two sides. That's the only good thing. They're taking both sides because they're getting through the two sides. So they're not trying to target her. But every single one-on-one, she's not stopping them. Leon terrorizing her, and she's passing her with ease. All right, so Canada breaking again. Two outlets. Empty space with... Jeez, nobody back. All right, good recovery now for Jamaica. But Canada had a lot of bodies back. A lot of bodies. The 1-2, just take it straight behind. Good touch there from Wilshire. And it should be a throw-in for Canada. My goodness, man. So much space we left. Boy, Jason, all me can say now, good. Thank God we're not 2-0 down. That's all I'm going to say. Yeah, at least one of those errors don't lead to a goal, That's all I can say.
It looks like right now the best thing could happen is just halftime whistle.
Yeah, man, halftime just come here, man. A 2 pass again there inside the box. Good recovery there. Yeah, man. Yeah. Let me take it to halftime to get some rest or something because we look like we're tired. Damn.
Yeah, the spaces are like, it looks like an 89 minute in the game, the way the spaces are so big right now. So we just need to get in the locker room and regroup.
Yeah, man. And that's why the JFF have to make the kid them get the opportunity if it train properly, All right, so we have Spencer. Spencer trying
big people, JD, I'm not kidding.
Okay,
but I know what I mean.
Yeah. It's worked. Blackwood cuts inside again from Blackwood. Works to Sampson. Sampson goes wide. Good, nice position this year for Jamaica. And recovery there, and it's going to be a throw-in. Lacas recovered well, and it's going to be a throw-in. Only 1 minute extra time. Only 1 minute extra time. Yeah, that's good for Jamaica.
Perfect.
That's good for Jamaica. Yeah, that's good for Jamaica. I can tell you, because even though we are coming forward, we look exhausted.
Yeah, man. Right when this attack done, just blow it off, ref.
Yes, no more Canadian attack. No more at all. No, they look like they want to make Canada have a chance to play out. I don't know how is this possible.
Oh my gosh.
Because this referee, man, why let him play? Okay, they're giving Canada a chance to play out, even though it's closer to the 1 minute. Why they don't blow it off? All right, so Buchanan, back to Sheridan. It's already all right. There goes over the top. All right, good. We see it out for the first one. All right, so people, it's half time. Look at that, man. It's the next opportunity we gave up.
Oh my
Good clearance
gosh.
from Plummer. Good clearance from Plummer in the end. Yeah, man. So people, so far they took back possession from us. We had 6 shots, none on target. To their 4, 1 on target. All right, but remember the block was a block in front of the goal, so that was on target. That was going in the net, and Allison actually stops that. So that's a big tackle right there. So even the stats right here not even telling the full story as to how much chances they created. Let me see if I can get attacking stats. All right, but good energy from Jamaica. They are not backing down. They are trying to fight. This is what I always wanted from Jamaica. You get me? This is what I always wanted from Jamaica. Them to just look like they want to stay in the game, like how Edie would have played America at the time in the last World Cup qualifiers. I saw Edie giving everything. I can say I saw Jamaica giving everything. So even if we don't make it, I am still impressed with them. It looks like we can go forward with Donaldson and be better because we're going toe-to-toe with one of the best teams in the world. And we had chances. We had chances that could have a half chance at best for Matthews. Close to a full chance. Yes.
Jody had a half a chance as well. Yeah.
No, Jody was
When
a
she cut
quarter
it back.
chance, and she made the cutback make it even worse to a no chance.
Yeah, when she cut it back to her right foot, when she cut it back on her right foot, it elevated to a half chance. Then she cut it back to make it a tenth of a chance.
No, the final chop when me say the worst thing me ever see happen, because how can you have the opening, then you chop into the crowd to take the shot.
Yeah,
so it was not in the end, it was a 0 chance, and it was all down to she not knowing what she doing. Yeah, to be honest, no disrespect, but yeah, that was poor from her right there. Yeah, but we created openings, so let me give them credit. We created openings. All right, yes. Jura said, good crowd. And Jura said, I'm very impressive. All right, so people are right with it. Yeah, man. Because remember, we know that these teams are better than us. We know that. But if we keep on progressing, that's how you get that stability, And I will always take the stability in good performances so you can keep yourself at the top for higher. And that might give you the opportunity to make the 3rd World Cup in a row, Jason. So that is what I am looking for. And I'm seeing what I'm looking for, to be honest. Guys, how you guys feeling? Dockland said Jody has been a passenger in the side for a while. We need to try someone else. Yeah, Dockland, that was poor from her, man. She had the opportunity to keep the ball and she cut back into traffic. Like, okay, we have no player here. Let me cut back in 2 players, to see if I can do better. So I would say the 2 Blackwood, she's involved. Our deliveries are okay, but I would say Blackwood is always a liability on defensive end. Always. I think I would take out Jody Brown and put Blackwood higher up the pitch. I would put Blackwood higher up the pitch and take out Jody Brown and try and put either Samson over there. I don't know if Plummer can, somebody else, a defender, like a defender that might not come forward, but they are going to bring the solidity. They are going to bring the solidity. And then Blackwood can concentrate on pinging the ball and stuff. We have to find a way how to stop them. But one-on-one, Blackwood not stopping nobody.
It could be.
Okay, they said Cameron can come on. Cameron can come on. Cameron can come on.
I was going to say, put Wilson to left back and put Cameron to right back and put
and Blackwood up and take off Jody Brown. Yeah, that's what I think the coach can do right there to make it a little bit better. But we have to stop this big one-on-one and then just running behind. Leon pretty much a run with herself, Jason. She had more than 5 balls behind the back of our the defensive line with better crosses
Yeah,
and
if she was a little bit more clinical in her final pass, that we in problems there.
uh,
Big problems a few times.
Ricardo Baggio, what you mean by the traffic? You're on your way to the game? Let me know, or you're at the game. Ricardo says, so JD, why you don't say Shaw is a liability in attack? I think she has not done well in the attacking third. She had a big clearance that could have made several times they could have gone up 2-0. You understand me? So we did a good job not to be 3-0 or 2-0 down or something. And she was instrumental clearing one of the balls. I just believe that she has an upside. That's all, Rico. I am not saying she should be on the field because she's playing better than anyone else. I am not saying that. I'm just saying she looked like she have an upside to create something. Matthews is playing better than her. Rika Dunn. That is what I would say, Rika Dunn. Matthews is playing better than her. I would say that. Matthews is playing out wide. She's just doing a defensive work. So what can I say? You know. Go ahead, Jason. What give your take? Okay, Baggio said he missed the first half. Sorry about that, Baggio.
I think right.
You go ahead, Jason. No, he said he's on his way. He's on his way, but everything held up because of traffic. Sorry about that, Baggio.
Yeah. No, I see Travis asking Buchanan of Canada playing. Yes, she's starting centre back for Canada tonight. Yes. Her mom is from Westmoreland. Okay.
Leon, just come in the post-match section. We are in there. Just come in the side of the discard. We are in there, Leon. It's not hard to find it.
Leon forward. Oh, go ahead, JD.
Yeah, so people, this is what happened in the game. Jamaica had 6 shots compared to 4 for Canada, but Canada had doubled the entries. And most of their entries turned into crosses to try tap it in our net. So it would falsify to think that we are as dominant as them. But their entries are way more than ours if you're watching the game. You get me? Yes. So that's what we're complaining about. But we still look decent and we're in the game. We're in the game. We're passing it out. We're fighting. And, we're in the game. Obviously, people said that they don't see Bonisha in the game. All right, we can say that is true. But we saw Matthews in the game. The other time, we never saw Matthews in the game and Bonisha in the game. So I think we're getting something from others, Let me know if how much changes you truly want to make, because it looks like we want to take off everybody off the field,
Well, I know Leon wants to join the panel to burn out Primus, because I'm a burner out in the chat. So I just want to know, I asked before the game who he would have put on, and him say Washington, who is a winger. So I want to know how many wingers who can actually play midfield.
Yes, and we are losing the battle in midfield. Because as you could see, 84% passing accuracy they have. You understand me? So nobody in pressing them out the back and nobody in marking Quinn. It's like Quinn just walk up and down and do what you want to do in the middle, She's just walking in the middle, doing whatever she wants,
Bonisha, she have all the freedom in the world.
Yeah, Travis said Bonisha need to concentrate on football and low JFF. Oh my God. What time the second half start? It's going to start in like 10 minutes or so.
Travis.
We already got my coverage on people outside warming up. So the second half will be starting very soon then, people. All right. So far we need to just try get closer to them in midfield, because that midfield option, because we're not getting close, they can play through the channels them over and over, and you're gonna have Prince and Leon just running like a mad ants, and they're just gonna get behind us every single time, and we can't stop them, to be honest. We have to rely on our center backs them to try and stop them. You get me? What is the number of the transformer? I don't know. Bonisha is performing underwhelming. Been that way since the World Cup. Dado, how you doing, man? Thanks for being here. Yes, people, please do smash a like button, share, and subscribe. Let we get it to 11,100. We need 50 and more. subscribers to get it to 11,100. But thanks for the 11,000. That we keep on pushing it, pushing it, pushing it, pushing it. All right. I like what I
JD,
saw.
JD, during the first half, I heard you asking for the press to be a little higher. Do you think that
Yes.
we can actually do that right now with how much space that we're conceding behind us already
Y-
in a mid block?
yeah, but that's the problem. That's the reason why we're ended up with the spaces because we're doing the mid block, and then we are not getting close to the midfield, so they get to turn on us even in the mid block in the mid press, and then put it over the top because remember we have to push up to do the mid press. So better we just go
So is
full
that so
and
is that so is that a function of we're not executing the mid press properly?
yes, of
Or
course, of course, of course, and
right,
it's from our wide
because I
areas.
don't because personally I don't mind the mid press because I don't think we can sustain a high press for any amount of time. So I just think we're not executing the mid press properly.
Yes, that's what I think. That's why I said, but you just push up on them and just do the full press rather than you do the mid press, and then you already give up the space in behind, and you give the Queen them the opportunity to just turn. Fleming's the opportunity to just turn and just ping the ball in all the wide channels them. So it's like
So
you're telling
in other
someone
words, stop the flow instead of waiting until after to stop.
by pushing up. Yeah, or you
Yeah,
just sit back. Either you just sit back and play the low line that they always do, like in the World Cup, or you just full press. But the mid press can't work because the fullbacks are not closing in good enough to push the midfield up in the play. Because the fullback them
that's it.
tend to want to stay wide majority of the time because they're not
Yeah.
confident that they're gonna get out of, or they're not confident to go back in one-on-ones because they are losing the one-on-ones. So you just push them up rather than just keep them in the mid press because you're gonna lose the ball regardless. Anyway, you take it. So based on those metrics, I think Canada have the upper hand by a good stretch because we have a lot more things to work on to get something in the game rather than them. You know, they have a lot of other ways to create things through the middle, through the wide channel them. And let me assist though. But I like what we're trying though, even though it's not coming out full, but I still like it. Because it gives us a opportunity not to just lose a game 1-0 and we can't come back. Because we got chances in this one to try something. That's all I'm saying. You know, I like the attitude. Yeah. A lot of times we get to counter and move forward, but we play the ball back. Yes, because remember, that's what I said. What Guardiola did in football explains a lot and make football simpler. Once your goalkeeper is that good and you can press as the 11 players, you make a next team that lacks that ability confused because you're gonna always have an odd player out. And that's what Canada doing. Sheridan, she does not have to concentrate on keeping today. She can just be the 11th sweeper player and pushed up Buchanan and those girls up the pitch further. And it caused a little bit more confusion in midfield. And that's why I said to you earlier, Jason, they were using a 3. You understand me? They were using a 3 at the back because they want to
Yeah,
squeeze the pitch up.
Buchanan left. Yeah, Buchanan
Yes.
left. Collins right and Giles in the middle. Yes.
Yes, they wanted to squeeze the pitch up on us. That's why they used the 3. And when we were saying that, that's why I said they were decoding Jamaica when we thought that they weren't making the over-the-top pass. They were just wondering how much chances Jamaica will give us. And they saw it over and over. So they said, okay, let we start taking this now. And we start winning the battle in midfield. So we started good. Jamaica started good the first 10 minutes. But right after them done decoding us, that's it, That's it. You get me? Yeah, that's it. So everybody's saying that Blackwood is a liability. Concacaf on YouTube should start you out. All right, so second half should be coming. We have a few of them warming up at this point. Yeah. Okay, much respect, no problem. Rowan Manning. All right. So it's still 1-0, so Jamaica have a chance to get back into this one. And remember, away goals count double, all right? Yes, so our away goals count. The away goal rule counts, all right? So we can't allow one more goal, all right? Because that would set us to go in Canada to try and outscore them. you know, and that is even tougher. And the pitch is going to be better, so the football is going to be even faster. So they don't have to look at the patches and the extra bounces and those things. I think that is helping us with some of these final entries, Jason. You don't believe so? I think it's actually helping us. So
Absolutely, absolutely. Like I was saying pre-game, it's something that I think will be an equalizer for us in the game. And you saw it play out a lot of times. Just a bounce of the ball. Even the chance Shayna Matthews got, it was a bounce on the ball that made the defender misplay the pass back. So, it's something that maybe you have a point there with the high press. It's something, we can surprise them because Shayna Matthews hadn't pressed all game. She decided to press one time and the girl made a mistake. So, maybe the first 10 minutes at least of this half, you try to just all out press them and see if we can get a mistake.
yeah. Leon, please, Leon, I explained to you where to find us. We said we are in the post match. You just come in this card, Leon, you know to use these things. Stop telling me that you can't get here. Everybody come here. The Asian them come here, the Nigerian them come here and just get into the post match discussion. So just come in the Discord and do it. I am not going to explain to Leon. All right. So second half starts, guys. Second half starts, and let's see how it goes. All right, let me keep it together for at least the first 10 minutes. All right, let's see. Yes, get the likes up. I don't know how much likes on the video. Guys, we have 400 people here. Let me get at least 300 likes on the video for our job. All right, so Jamaica starts off. Try to play it wide right. Matthews getting pressed. She tried to work it in midfield. She gave it up. And they're through. Leon is through. Goes wide. And she's here. Ooh, oh my God. What up on there?
Wow. Oh, that never go in.
Oh my God. We couldn't have had a worse start. I don't know what happened there. Let me see the replay. I don't know if it's a ground. All right, it's a good save.
Becky got a touch.
It's a good save from it's a good save from Becky. And the ground, the bouncing help we there. You see what I'm telling you, Jason? Look how Leon trying to dribble. A next chance. Oh, off the par. Oh my God.
Ooh.
And the next block from Jamaica, and a player is down. Who is that down?
Drew Spence.
Spence is. Oh my dears! Oh Lord!
Drew Spence get up fast.
Oh Lord!
Wow! We not even look on the game good yet.
1 minute in the game, you know.
Pressure, man. Jeez.
All right, so let me see if we can get on the ball. We need to get on the ball, make a few passes. Try get a few passes. You know? Try to take this thing out of their play. But the good thing, we're not 2-0 down. What a save from Becky. All right, so Canada trying to come down the left-hand side. Akers' face again, one-on-one, Wilshire. All right, Wilshire gave it up to whip it inside. And a good block again. And they are inside our box again. And the next block from, oh, God. Leon again on the box. Oh, my goodness.
How many players Canada playing with? How many players Canada playing with, man?
All right, so throwing here for Jamaica. Let's see if we can kill that little sequence of play. All right. We lost but the ball. So it's back to Canada. Canada building from the back. Goes through the middle. Nobody marking her. And they have two runners. And they are breaking again. They're inside the back line. Cuts inside acres of space. And she put it to the far post and wide. So that is the 6th shot from Canada in 2 minutes. So Canada outshoot themselves in 2 minutes, Jason.
Wow.
In 2 minutes, you know. 3 big chances and 6 shots. I was
begging for the halftime, but I want another one now.
All right, so we're building now, so let's see if we can hold on to the ball. All right, because Canada pressing very high, you know. They're not Jamaica tried to go over the top. We lost the ball, and it's back to Canada. Canada coming through the middle here, breaking down the left-hand side now. Acres of space, good recovery here from Jamaica. Back to Quinn. Quinn on the ball. Yes, finally, somebody trying to get to Quinn. All right, at least get to her. Yes, and they're back on the left-hand side. Sashana, we just start the game, and this is opportunity again. Wonderful block from Allison. Sashana said we need some change now. But we just come out. It's 3 minutes in the game. It's 3 minutes in the second half. So we, the coach now gonna try to change them so fast. Sadly. Lee Young says Jamaica run out of steam before the second half. We got 15 minutes refs. A wonderful break here coming from Blackwood. Tried to through pass it, but a poor pass in the end, straight back to Canada. And Canada hold on to the ball, and they're going to come forward again. It looks like they're going to shoot their way out of this bad spell. They're going to shoot until... all right, so Canada working from the left-hand side. Quinn turn without nobody marking her. Drew Spence marking the space. Through pass here, through everybody again. And Canada coming back at Jamaica. Through pass. Essentially, Leon gets a chance to turn. Wonderful tackle here from Leon. And it's a foul in the end. And Plummer went down because she and Leon tussled. All right, I think we kind of slow it down. We kind of slow down the pressure coming back from them.
No, wait, and then she step on her hand. Come on, man.
Yeah, I think the ref was a little bit lenient there. All right, so Canada won back the ball in midfield, and nobody marking her again. Through pass, wide right, Leon. Let's see if she can keep this inside. No, she can't. Thank God, because she was coming back at Blackwood again.
We need to figure out these spaces in the midfield, JD. It is wide open.
T-Brown says, why the other Sweet Sister is not on? We don't know. I think we're going to hear from the coach how much problems they had in camp. But they said they had problems in camp, you know? And Jason, maybe one of the players are not there. That's the reason why you saw Buckley them on the team.
Yeah.
So maybe players have not arrived just the same. Yes, Leon is very good, man. Very good, man. Very, very good. All right, so a free kick there for Canada in the midfield. Jamaica trying to get close to them. The formation to kill them, Jay says. All right. Yeah, maybe because it's the first we saw them.
Canada press a kill them. Canada kill them. They don't have time on the ball. They want more time than they have.
T-Brown, players were arriving late. They were talking about it on the news. So that's why we built video on it, you know. Over the top here, good clearance here from Jamaica. But it goes straight back to Canada. Jody Brown trying to stop her, but Jody Brown just does not have the strength to stop her. And Canada regained the ball. Sheridan back on the ball. Somebody press the man. Sheridan goes over the top. The first bounce, wonderful. We stopped the first bounce, but they are still right back there. Good recovery from Matthews. Through pass from Matthews. Cuts inside. And Canada inside. And a good tackle there from Jamaica. All right. Don't know what happened. We have some footage delayed, and now, and that will be a yellow card.
Yellow card, yes. Good play from Drew there. Drop her shoulder, beat her, and she pull her back. So first substitution, Shayna Matthews off, Tiffany Cameron
Okay,
on.
so they put Cameron
Two,
on. I think that's a poor substitution. I
subs,
think
two subs.
Matthews was doing good. Matthews was doing good, but the fact that they made a change so
He took off
fast.
both.
Okay,
He took off
okay.
Jody and Matthews
Jody
for
comes off
Soleil
as
and
well.
Tiffany.
Yeah, man, yeah, man, yeah, man. Jody is not a best game for her. She can't stop anything. They're not going attacking wise. They're not going defensive wise. Yeah. All right. So we get a few changes. So let's see if we can slow them down a little more. All right. So Jamaica trying to progress the ball. Swaby tried to go over the top, but recovered well by Canada, and Canada getting more confident in the play, which is something we never wanted them to get. Wonderful hold up here from Leon. Leon plays it wide, and nobody. She have like 20 yards of space and breaking wide. She put it out wide, but a poor pass from Canada, and I think that has a lot to do with the pitch. So I think the pitch is slowing down their play every time they have an opportunity as well. So we have to be very much glad that we have this pitch because it's slowing down the ball once they're trying to pass the final passes. I don't know if you just think we went up the part of the pitch. No, we can't do that because we would have needed it to
JD,
score.
JD, we're not so scientific to figure out none of that. I just lucky we're
Yeah,
lucky to that happen.
because every time they gonna play attack, it slow it down right in the pivotal part. And the ball, once they pass it, it's just dead. The pitch is bad. Yeah. But it's good for us today, people. Once you can keep it close, we have a chance in the next game. And if we can get a goal, that would be good. Plus, I saw a big pothole when the camera zoom in. Yeah, the pitch is bad, man. The pitch is bad. An next turn here. Good recovery here from Jamaica. Plummer. Clearance here from Swaby. Cleared by Canada. Says the throw in for Jamaica. But you know, a lot of people would say that maybe Matthews coming off is a bad substitution, Jason. So what say you to that? Because Matthews was doing more than Shaw.
Yeah, based on our output, I would say yes. Maybe you would want to see her in the middle. But I'm sure a part of it was just he probably told them before the game you're gonna get 50 to 55 minutes in those positions. I want you to work your socks off. So it probably was a pre-planned thing, to be honest.
All right, so Jamaica trying to get a in the game, but we gave back the throw-in, and what a true pass there, and Canada breaking their lines 1-on-1. But Leon decided that she's gonna go for herself. Leon takes a shot and a good save there from Leon goes selfish and took a shot when she had the free pass on. And Jamaica lost the ball back again, and Leon is back in the box. Leon cuts inside, block. What a save! What a save!
Oh
And she
my
put it wide.
gosh,
What a save! Big
What are we doing,
bad
man?
Spencer. What a save! Oh my God! What a save! What a save! We are still in this game. I don't know how, but good Lord,
That
we are
was
still in this game.
amazing. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord.
What a save!
I mean, we're trying to give them a goal.
Yeah, because we lost the ball in midfield again.
All right, chase that now, Soleil. Anything can bunks. Ooh.
Yes, just try run, let them uncomfortable because this bag of turning off them own, they're gonna just kill you the whole entire day. Let them uncomfortable, man. Clearance there from Canada. Blackwood on the ball. Blackwood being pressured. Please don't lose the ball here. I'm begging you. And they call a late free kick for Blackwood. Good. Yes. Calm down the pressure. My goodness. Phillips, Lord God, I don't know how we still in this game because They have gotten at least 3 big chances so far. At least 3 big chances in the second half. They had more than 7. They have more than 10 shots in the second half already. I don't know. Oh, it's not reflecting on the stats sheet, Jason. They have more than 10 shots already, you know, close to either 10 or 9 shots already, you know.
In this half.
In this half, yes, in this half so far. They have more than 10 shots, but for some reason we are not seeing it on Google and we are counting it here. And around 3 big chances.
I don't think they register the block shots on Google. I think they block. I think they take those out. I think.
Okay. That would have make perfect sense. But they have not registered even the others. They are still saying 8 shots.
And yeah, maybe they don't. It's not in real time like some of the other sites as well. I think by the end of the game it will kind of get correct, you know.
Yeah, but guys, we are giving up too much chances. You know, let's see if we can get something back in this game because based on how our luck is riding, we possibly can get something in the game.
Yeah, in this half so far, it's already 68 minutes. I haven't seen any spell like that first half spell for that 10 minutes that we had. We haven't been able to recreate that not one time in this half yet.
Yeah, they've kind of figured us out now. We need Bonisha to try and either bully something up in the middle or something, you know? They're saying it's still 57% possession. So let me check the stats here. Stats saying 58. I'm surprised that the possession ain't higher, you know?
Yeah, because I don't feel like we touched the ball this half very much.
Yes.
But
I don't know.
A bare goal kick we take. That's about it.
Yeah, Google chipping because Google says Leon took 2 shots. Leon took 2 shots in one sequence.
One play.
So, yeah, so that makes no sense. This is not accurate, people. It's not giving you the accuracy of the game. Good 1-2 here from Bonisha. She tried to flick it back, but poor pass from Bonisha. Come on there, poor pass. She tried to link up Washington there, but it was poor. But it's still a throw-in for Jamaica. Blackwood on the ball. Blackwood cuts behind. See what she's gonna do. She run into traffic. Our space is out. So hopefully keep the ball. We kept the ball well. Let's see. And Canada lost the ball. And look at the effort that they are working to take the ball back.
Wow.
Look at the effort that they are putting in to take the ball back. We need to play better attacking, going down. If you understand what I meant, all right. Imran, thanks for being here. Throwing here for Canada over the left-hand side. First ball goes to Canada. Jamaica recovered, but Canada trying to press back Jamaica to take the ball back from us. And they want it back from us, and they're coming on the counter attack now. A good block there from Samson. Back to Blackwood. Blackwood lost it back again. And they turned beat 1, beat 2, but good recovery there from Jamaica. They're trying to get a few passes to get a clear-cut opening. And they're coming through again. All right, good block there from Jamaica. And this is a one-on-one. And Shaw tried to come for it, but Sheridan picks it up very easily. And it's going to be a throw-in for Jamaica. And we're 60 minutes in. Oh, this makes sense, Jason. It's not saying 60 on the clock. So that's why it's not updating.
Yeah, it's like a minute or 2 behind.
Yeah, it's 7 minutes behind. So that's why, you know.
Oh, wow. 7.
I don't know what's going on. All right, so let me see if it's saying the right time. Okay, we're not getting any time anymore on the Google. So yes, and it added to 11 shots now.
I think Google might do it every 5 minutes or so. So it don't, you know, I don't think it do it every play. You know, it just kind of switch it after a while.
Yeah, it just adds to 63 minutes though, so it's working. All right. And it goes up closer to what we were saying. They had 4 shots in the first half, and now they're saying they have 11. So more likely they're gonna add more.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah. All right. So Canada working. You go ahead.
No, I was gonna say I think they reached 10 for this half.
Yes, they reached 10, man, but obviously Google ain't adding it at the rate. Yes, Sashana, we need a goal. We need a goal, but we are not creating any openings at this point. We are trying to contain Canada at this point. This is how I expected the game to start in a way. It looked like it took Canada a while to figure it out on the pitch. And some things they
Yo,
can't figure
this
out on this
girl
pitch.
Lacasse. My gosh, Lacasse is.
This is our next break again. Empty
Oh
1-1.
no.
Leon on the break. Leon works it. What a save again. Even though it looks like it was going wide. So Leon again. Leon
She was
again.
trying to draw back her
Oh
hand.
my God. Another save from our big bad keeper again. Yeah. She shoved. Yeah. Why Plummer start? Because all right, so a corner coming up for Canada. Look at the keeper tired, you know. You see she blow shot. Over the top here, Canada. Good clearance there for Jamaica, but it goes straight back to Canada. Flemings tried to go long, and a good save again from our big bad keeper. TEDx said it looks like it's Leon against the Jamaican defense. Yeah. Maybe we need to replace our Leon with this Leon.
I knew that one was coming. I could feel
Oh
it
my
coming,
God.
you know.
These guys can find everything to turn it into
War.
but you score against Jamaica the last time with less touches. The amount of chances she get today, she could have had an hat-trick with relative ease, and she don't score.
Tiffany and
Oh
Khadija
God! And now they're
from
bringing on
youth days
Idema.
them a play.
Idema coming on, guys. Idema scored the most she scored in one game was against Jamaica. But she scored what, 4 or 5 in one game against Jamaica? Yeah, so I guess she think that she can do better now because Leon took her spot. And Prince is off as well. All right, this is
Yeah,
opportunity
Prince.
for
Idema
Jamaica.
for Prince.
Shot, trying to get
Oh,
a shot off. And
Bunny.
it was blocked. And then a light
Ooh,
lace challenge. Ooh. From Tiffany Cameron. Out of nothing, Jamaica almost
Good
Tiffany
try.
Cameron just blast the ball and it went over the top. Almost.
That was like 1 inch over the bar.
Good
Oh
try from
gosh.
Tiffany Cameron. Out of nothing, good try, Tiffany. That's the one thing we like about her, you know. She just fight. She just fight, guys.
Pretty
No,
looking
man.
at penalty. Oh,
No,
Tiffany, good try. Wow.
that was a super cross stop from Buchanan, Jason. That was a super tackle. That was not a
Oh,
penalty.
for Bunny's in. Oh, no, not at all. Not at
No,
all. I'm just
persons in the
saying,
chat
wait,
saying a penalty, but that's not a
no,
penalty.
no.
Oh, look here
We must
now.
even go.
We're on the back foot, and Idema pressed us and took the ball. So I throw in.
No,
All right.
let's see the difference.
Okay, a
Ooh,
through
what a
pass again.
pass.
Quinn empty again, and she's gonna put a true pass and they're back in.
Good
Good block.
tackle.
What a block.
Wilshire.
What a block there from Wilshire again. Oh my God, we are living on the edge. They are back in again. Oh my
I know
God.
that box supposed to dig out by the time this field done. The amount of slide we have.
One
The
kick
amount
says
of
the no.
slide.
Idema is going to cook y'all. Okay. It was a good block. It was a good block from Wilshire. So we
Very
actually
necessary block.
we got a shut off in this half.
Good out. No.
And next break again. Good clearance again from Blackwood on the line. This look like we can get a 1-1 draw. I don't. Jason, them could have been 6-0 up. And we are still in the game. People, you don't believe that we can get a 1-1 draw. We have 400 people here. You don't think we can get a 1-1 draw? Because they could be 6-0 up, you know. And we are still 1-0 down. You think we can get a 1-1 draw out of this game? Clearance here from Jamaica, but we lost it back in midfield. Oh God, Bunny man, come on, man. You get the ricochet once, guys. Yes or no? You think we can get a 1-1 draw, or you think that they're too strong? What you think? because they're missing chances after missing chances. So this could have been a tie over, based on how much chances they got to score, but they haven't scored. So are people not okay?
It's
They don't
again.
believe me.
My gosh.
And next break again coming in for Canada. What a save
Oh, the
from
Lord.
Big Bad Spencer. Shoshana said yes we can. All right, so only one person said yes we can. All right, Jarvis says yes, yes, yeah, man. And Rika and still a cost Shaw. So she don't make no sense on the field. Oh Lord. TEDx said we can get 2-1. TEDx, I'm very sorry. One is a stretch for we to get. Me don't know how the 2-1 are gonna go. TEDx, this could have been 7-0 down. This is very bad with the chances that we will give up. So we scoring 2 goals, me don't know where that gonna come from. Anybody scoring after this at Canada, to be honest. Me just ask if because of how lucky the game going, if we can get a 1-1 draw. The only way we get a draw out of this is by luck. You get me? It has to be by luck.
We need to get a corner or something. I mean, it's like or something like we just happen. We get a throw in and get a nice
Yes.
bounce and get a chance.
No, no, but true. Someone said we can win 2-1, and I'm saying the 2-1 out of this realm. We can get a draw because of them not scoring. You understand me? And we might have to give everything in the latter stages or something. But this is getting a little bit worse. All right, we're making a next substitution, guys. We're making a next substitution. Canada 2. All right, so people said we're not getting back in a no game. Alj, the game is literally in the discard. No man, T-Bro, I have faith. I'm just watching the game and just giving my take, saying because of luck, we think we can get back into this game, but based on the pattern of play, we should not even be playing the second leg because this should have been over from now, But Canada poor on finishing. That's one thing I can say. This is a good result for Jamaica based on the pattern of play, even if it ends 1-0. This is a good result going to Canada. I know much people would not have any faith in them going to Canada, but at least you still give yourself a shot in the game. On a better pitch, we would have been 4-0 down. I know. Yeah, we know that, but I'm saying, that's what I'm saying. I would take the 1-0 going to Canada, and if we get a 1-1, we would be over the top.
Can we take this pitch to Canada for that game?
We can't take the pitch to Canada. So Jason, you pretty much just say, if we don't have a chance on this bad pitch, we don't have a chance in a real life. All right. You see, I am the one who seems a little bit more positive than you, I say your reality I deal with. All right. So all of a sudden, I become the delusional one. The man where them say, are the most consistent person on point. Yes, I'm delusional now. Jared, that's it. That is the link. Mr. Algrimson, they had the match. Okay, Algrimson, they had the match. You see him, Jason?
Yeah, man. I see him, man. And Mrs. H,
All right, so the chances slow down a bit now for Canada.
This a Jamaica chance now, while Canada take them time on a yeah, man. Turnover. All right, come. Ball. Go on,
All
Bunny.
right, Shaw
Go
on the
on,
ball.
Bunny.
Beats one, beats two.
Referee, nothing. Sorry, JD.
No, they said play. They said play on. And Canada on the break now. Oh, they put it outside for an injury.
14.
Yeah, Canada supporting the play. Oh, no, that's not a foul, Jason. I think it's the opposite side.
Bunny mashed up the girl too,
I think Bunny ran into her with her foot. Oh, no. I think it's the foul the opposite way. But Bunny is down, but Bunny followed through it through the player. Up. Yeah, the player, the player holding her foot. Yeah, because it looked like she stepped in her ankle. Yeah, she's still down. Bunny is up, but the player is still down. Yeah, that. She went through the player. Yeah, so you see, Jason, and at first we thought a bunny get fall, you know. Yeah, at the opposite way, people.
I hope me did I hope.
Oh, you want the free kick, the free kick.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. The place have a nice little turnout, you know.
Yeah, they need to zoom it out so I can really see the magnitude of players, people in the crowd. You know. Yeah, man. It look full. To where I'm looking. You know. Yeah.
Hi to my family. I might see where she got it from.
You say, I my family. Okay. It's okay. Yeah,
Mm.
yeah. So what you talking about, Jason? Look on the lean face, Mr. JFF president, you know? Like at
He's
first I
not
go on
happy.
football match. Yeah, yeah, but at first I go on football match. At Canada where I play. Me not think him actually know how good Canada is and how good of a result this is.
How vexed him, man. He might always look upset, so.
Yeah, but him look sad on the sideline, you know?
Okay, so I zoom there. I zoom out. Look like a.
Yeah, it's not so much people there, but it's better than before, you know? It looks like
Yeah,
more
it
people
looks
than
it looks more than the Reggae Boys
the
game.
Reggae
So
Boys game. Yeah, yeah. So we have to be grateful. No, you're here's at 25,000 people they did it, Jason.
no. No. Shaq Paul, me know you're there, you know. Make sure you show me some videos so we can see how many people there, okay?
Yes, because they're
I
gonna
just
tell
want to
us at
start
25,000. So
because me not drink no cocoa juice or no juice or no nothing.
people, please, if you're at the game, take pictures, so we can know exactly amount of people there, you know, because they will falsify the information to come and fool, you
They
know.
will sell they will sell with some all kind of things, you know?
Yeah. Good break
Oh
here.
no. All right, thank you. You never lose the ball at least.
All right, Spence tried to work it wide. Blackwood on the ball. Blackwood plays it forward. Oh God, Blackwood. Yeah, yeah, we can still get a draw. We can
Yeah.
still get a draw. We're not down. We're not down too much, you know.
Fleming
13
is
more
down
minutes.
holding her groin. That's not good.
That's not good for Canada. That's good for Jamaica.
Yeah, not good for her or Canada. You're right.
Yeah, that's good for Jamaica. So she's the one that ticks in the
Looks,
midfield. But
but now they're bringing on another midfield ticker,
yeah, and I
Julia
know that.
Grosso.
I know you're gonna say that because that's what I looked at when I said, Jesus God, she coming off and
Yes,
look at who coming on. So
true.
it might not be good for us because the next players that
Okay,
coming down
so
are some world class players.
so it looked like Bonnie mash up Gilles' foot, so she have to come off.
So Jill's coming off because of that tough tackle. Who that
Maybe
black
this
girl
is the best
supporting
thing for
Canada?
Jamaica right now. This is the
Black
best
girl
thing for
in
Jamaica.
a
Now.
black girl is
Take a break.
Canadian. You see that black girl, Jason?
Yes,
Yeah, man.
Canadian people are black sometimes. Huh?
Okay, I know, but it just she look Jamaican, you know. So
Okay,
I, wa-
like kind
I,
of
wa-
like the Canada, kind of like the
yeah,
Canada.
yeah. So I was surprised that she has a Canadian jersey on, you know, and not a Jamaican one. All right, Jamaica lost the ball in midfield, but not the best pass from Canada. All right, Quinn.
Well done,
Yo,
ref.
Quinn does stay in it. She passed maybe like 5 million pass.
A
And
three
nobody not
Queen up on the field.
yeah, she just passed the ball and nobody not stopping her, you know? Shocking. The spectators need consistently cheer, okay? Oh, it's Buck. Brandon said it's Buchanan family. Yeah, man. If a Buchanan mother that, yeah, the Buchanans them are gone, you know. Let me not say anything otherwise, you
Man,
know. Yeah.
killer, Tiffany, killer.
All
All right,
right.
well done, well done.
Bunny Shaw in the middle. Plays it wide right. Tiffany whip it in. Tiffany whip it in and a clearance here from Buchanan. And it's a corner for Jamaica. So let's see if Jamaica can do something with this corner, yeah, man.
No,
These are the
it's
only
actually
way.
not.
It's not a corner?
No, no, I was saying it's actually not Gilles coming off, it's Rose coming off for Zadorski and Grosso for Fleming.
Okay, Canada making a few changes to save their players.
Yeah, Fleming injured, but Rose looked like she does tactical sub.
Uh,
Ooh,
guys, smash the like button. Smash the like button, guys. Get us over 300 likes on the video. That's all we ask. We have 500 here. All right, first corner, Bonisha, and it was soft. Sheridan dealt with it. Okay, yeah, and that will be starting Canada at the back. Jamaica pressing a little bit higher because maybe they finally realize, oh God, okay, good. Bad control here from Leon. Gave it back to Jamaica. But we gave it straight back to Canada, and Canada gave it straight back to Samson. Tiffany Cameron tried to put it back to Wilshire. Canada pressing us. All right. Spence got it back. All right, good 1-2 here from Jamaica. And this was over it. So it's going to be a goal kick for Canada. And it brings up the big 80 minutes on the clock. So does that mean that both Jamaican sport
no.
team will same night?
JD, where's Africans? Because Canada doing some dodgy fall on the ground things, right now.
They are making substitutions. I think they don't like the feel. They just want this to be over, you know?
Well, they're making it worse because it's 2023 football. So when them see 8 minutes come up, them can't cuss.
All right. JD, you have ex-FPL experts open on his many tabs. No, I don't have nothing like that open. I think I saved it. It's all of those are bookmarks. I have none of them open at this point. The ones at the top, those are the ones that open Demo. My goodness, for a man that's paying so much attention, is so wrong.
Real detective work.
Look, Demo, look at my cursor. You are so wrong. You're so wrong. See, I'm highlighting the cursors them at the top. Yes, you're so wrong, Demo. Being so investigative, but yet still so wrong. No, why you want to say me I try to become expert, you know? All right, so 81 minutes. I think we're gonna have a few more extra minutes as well on the clock. Maybe 5 minutes or so extra time. So if we can build up some steam, we might can get a goal, or we might can create some opportunities. I don't know much about the goal, but we might create some opportunities. So
Come on, Jamaica. We must can find something here.
So you think if they score next one,
Alpha
Jason,
Larian.
it's done? You think that if they score next one, we
Yeah,
can't go to
no,
Canada and score a billion and them not score none?
yeah, we would need at least 2 goals in Canada if they score another one.
Without reply.
So okay, all right, Danisha. Jaja. Yeah, no, I think it would be too much of a mountain if they get 2 goals for us to go to Canada and have to play some expansive type of style to try to get goals and then be exposed. So we need to keep it at 1. That is a must. Because once it's 1 in a JD, any corner kick, any free kick, any little opportunity, we can get a 1 goal. So it's more believable and achievable, if they keep it to the 1 goal. But boy, it would be really great if
Jamaica
we
won a
could
free
get a
kick.
yes. Put it into the pickle now.
So let's see what we can do with this free kick. but we're going at it like kind of aimless, you know, and we are committing a lot of bodies, you know. So it looks like we think that this is our only chance, you know. And if we go down 2-0 late in the game, I'm gonna blame the coach because we have to understand, you know. All right, so they are coming down left hand side. Poor from Canada, they gave it away.
I think with the game being so disjointed lately, Canada lose their rhythm. So hopefully we can just create another free kick, corner kick, something like that, and get a chance again.
Yeah.
Because Canada definitely out of the rhythm that they were in.
Yeah, because they
about 15
made
minutes
so
ago.
much changes. I
Yeah,
thought they made
just
so
so
much
many
changes.
different changes and stop and start the game, and you know.
Rika Dan say yes. Blackwood to strike and Shaw to defend. 1-2 year for Canada. Quinn. Nobody marks Quinn. I don't know if it's because of the Jamaican law. Yes. Jamaican law, no, people just leave her alone. They say, all right, then you know what, just play. We're not gonna pay you any mind. You ain't even, we not even see you in the Jamaican talks. We're not even seeing you. Good recovery here from Wilshire.
Don't get beat by the same thing.
Yes.
And the same move you get mashed up by, you never get it again. Good.
Yeah, Craig. For me, Wilshire. Hear me. Blackwood will be playing left midfield for me. You know, the fullback thing ain't working for on these big levels. You know. So we have our big bad keeper going up to try and get it inside the box.
And for me, Blackwood would watch a few games.
Okay. Yo, today it look like Jason become me. And I become the Jason, the apologist, you know? On trying to pick up for the team. I'm the one to pick up for the team and he might beat the players them. But I tell you, them soon fire you. You get blackball from America, you get blackball from Jamaica soon. You soon now, where you go? You soon become Asian like myself. Man say,
Yo,
that is unnecessary foul.
If Jason Ferran there, him gonna clip that, you know. The man claim Haitian a while ago, you know.
And Idema is down. I don't know if she get a hit in her face or something. We see the replay. Samson, if you make the challenge, stop the attack, man, you get a red card.
No, I think it was Drew Spence.
Okay.
But Samson across the ref because
she wants to continue.
No, don't leave yet. Don't leave yet. Don't leave yet, people. Don't leave yet, man. Can still score, man. I think I try to beat traffic, you know.
Yeah, but them still come support the girls, them, and they spend a long time, so them do them thing, you know.
Yeah, man. Respect for coming same way, but yeah. All right.
Idema.
Good pressure, Soleil.
Clearance there. So Jamaica got the throw-in. What's the score of the USA question? I cannot see the game. It's 1-0, but it's on the screen. It's literally showing you the time, everything so far. Yellow cards, corners. It's showing all of those things. And it's giving you a play-by-play action as to what's going on. But we're not getting any shots, Jason. You know?
Oh, good flick.
Went over the top from a keeper.
All right, this is a
first ball.
This should be a long throw in the box.
All right,
or something.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We're not turning it into shots. So that is my biggest problem right there.
Well, that right there, Spencer just went long and we won the first ball. So these
more of that, you know.
We just need that. Yeah, there's no point in trying to build up right now. Just get the ball into the box.
Asian football, those guys are blind. What are they blind about? Blackwood, my next throwing for Jamaica. So we might have to go long and stop trying to go short.
No.
And Blackwood have this tendency to run out of the play. All right, wonderful. At least somebody there for Jamaica. Put it in the box. Good turn. Oh, God, man. Spencer.
Better first touch, Drew.
All right, so when this game finishes, Jason, 15 minutes and we're done, you know? Because it's
Yeah,
the
man.
next day where 2 hours sleep, me get, I don't know why I'm doing this thing, you know? 4 hours sleep in 2 days. 4 hours sleep in 2 days. Yeah, so when I'm done in life, people, and you can say I gave it all to Jamaica, you know? No, people go say, but I know all of the days in Jamaica playing. He played some of the days. Another teams played some of the days. Yes, but I tried to stay up for Jamaica. You know? This is not good for us. We lose the first leg at home. Kimar, if you watch this game and tell me that this is not good for us, I think this is the best scenario. We get a draw or we lose the game 1-0. Kimar, this game could have been easy well 7-0. And maybe should have been 7-0 because they got 7 big chances. What's her name?
Leon.
Leon could have gotten 4 goals in this game.
Let
So
me
I
tell you,
do
8 minutes. 8 minutes, JD.
8 minutes extra time? Yes, 8 minutes extra time. All right. So, all right. So Jamaica have a chance to try and get something. Please don't concede though.
All right.
Just try and get something.
Oh, good tackle.
All right. Let me pull up my stream to see how much likes we have on the video because they think I don't have enough more devices to check the likes. I have. He just got one coming. I will park up 4 more
Oh
devices.
no, this is not good here. This is not good here.
What happened?
Hi, Sema.
You're faster than me?
Ooh.
Oh, they're
I think
breaking.
I'm a
Now, Idema on the back stick. She tried to whip it in. Okay, poor pass there from Idema. Thank you very much.
Thank
She
you
has
for wasting that. Thank you.
yes. Yes, she has an empty
Because
space and
she had way more time to take the space. I don't know why she rushing.
yeah.
Even though
People, we
Swaby
are
was
at
actually
300
closing her down.
likes. Thanks for the 300 likes, but still do better than that. Give us more than the 300 people. All right? Jesus God. Jason,
Yo,
we give it up.
true love.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, let's see. Showing.
Yeah, from our opportunity, we lose everything, no? See it? We lost the ball in midfield here, and it goes straight over the top.
Oh,
And I them again with our big long self.
good shift by Leon. Wow.
Yeah. Across is Leon, man. Across is Leon, man. Yeah. So
Sneaking from the side.
we have to be honest to ourselves, people. Leon could have scored around 50 goals in this game. We have to be honest.
While
You know?
she look offside
Yeah, she look offside to me.
because she's ahead of the ball and there's no Jamaican defender there. So I don't know. We'll never know because I'll never see the angle.
So when we thought that we were going to get the opportunity in the 8 minutes, It looks like we want to make this
We
finish here.
should have get 1 minute.
Yeah, we should get 1 minute and come off the field. You know?
Ah, that is so deflating, man. This 2-0 is tough to overcome. Jeez, man.
Corey, people discuss Blackwood always. She discuss Blackwood always. We discuss Blackwood always here. I don't think she's the best footballer. Everybody walking out of the stadium. Yeah, extra time. But I think maybe we did not do a good job to sell how good Canada is. That's what I tell Jason them said. Anybody can score 2 goals after Canada. And look at Canada trying to finish it off in this leg. You know? So we are not on the same levels as these teams, people. I'm very sorry, Jason. Because if we say this at the lowest level Canada can play, and them should have easily well give us 6.
Leon is in again.
First ball again, and they're back in 1-on-1. Wow, 1-on-1. Canada breaking. Leon. Good stop. Good stop.
Leon was happy to win the corner eventually there.
Boy, I really think guys, guys, they said we should take this Leon for the ride. Leon. Boy, I'm telling you, she's a problem. If we have our Jamaica team with Bonisha.
This entire game she killed me.
Yeah, man,
Jason. Play striker, left, right, everywhere.
Jason, you have to take it back. Drew Spencer better than Leon. Nobody from Jamaica team better than Leon, aside from maybe Bonisha. And after today, we can't even say that as yet. Well, because every time she meet Jamaica, she score and she dominate the game.
All right, you see the problem in a midfield, when Bonnie in a midfield, she not release the ball. And people want her to play this up.
All right, a yellow card. It's a yellow card for Quinn. A Quinn get a yellow card here, yeah.
Buchanan.
Buchanan get the yellow card?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, Buchanan gets the yellow card. We still have 3 more minutes in the people. So the mom was the same one? The same one, Jason?
No, it was a different girl. But the girl was wearing a number 3 jersey as well, so it's probably her family.
Yeah, Leon is average against top teams. Watch and see. No. We saw Leon play in the Olympic. We saw her play in the World Cup, and she was always one of Canada's best players. So that's not true. Leon is always good against any team. We can give her a credit. She turned up. The problem is, she look like she have an attitude problem. Because what I'm reading, she look like she have problems at different clubs, Jason. So when she go there, maybe she want to play certain roles and they don't want to give her certain roles. Yeah. Jamaica get a shot on target.
So I see 2 younger girls on the bench. I see Buckley and even another one too. I don't know who the other one is.
3 of them on the bench, 3 younger girls on the bench.
Oh, 3.
I'm going to tell you, Jason, and a lot of the players them down there. All right, look like Canada trying to come forward to finish off. Just don't concede the third, and then we still have nobody don't believe, including me, but we still have a chance if we are 2-0 down, you know. Yes, Drew, I said it say 2-0.
This girl come in like a.
Oh my God.
A battering ram.
Yeah, man. Blackwood is very poor, man. My God, man. I got to revoke my license now because I was trying to not say it, but yeah. So guys, it ended, guys. It ended. And that's all I can say. It ended. We are very lucky to end up lose this one 2-0. I think 2-0 is still one of the best results for us in this game. Canada was just better than Jamaica. straight out. It was not close. It could have easily well been a lot of a bigger scoreline. It could have easily well be 8-0, 9-0. It could have easily be that amount. We showed better sides to our play than previous years. So we have to give them credit at the same time as we call in the truth. We are not as good as Canada. We are nowhere, we are near Canada. All right, that's what we're seeing. Because if we said this is one of the worst Canadian team, and we and them never on the same level on this pitch. This could have this should have been done tonight, but we have something to start from as one of the teams in the third rank of Concacaf. But the two top teams, Concacaf, United States and Canada, it's not normal. They are very, very good, and this is what real world levels is. You know, they are better than us, people. Jason, you have anything to say? You're opposed to what I'm saying?
No, I think that what you said is facts. It's clear that the difference in class is there to see. Again, another team comes on a subpar pitch and still has the ability to move the ball well. So it's definitely something that we as a nation and as a team, both men and women, need to work on. I will say that today, even though we gave up many opportunities and entries, I think that for the first, I'd say 30 minutes of the game, we looked pretty good in possession.
Yeah.
I don't think that we could match their physical level. The fitness level of the Canadian players is just clearly different from ours. Even in that 98th minute, you could see when they broke, 3, 4, 5 players breaking. So just I think that's a big difference that you see in these games. Just the time, the amount of times that the Canadians can regroup and attack again. Jamaica just can't really counter that. So, it's going to be an uphill climb. But as you said, there's a glimmer of hope. I mean, that's why you have to play the games. You never know.
But for me, Jason, I am looking past these games because I never had this confidence to say that we are going to win it. We say we have a good chance because what we saw, we are good defensively. But 30 minutes, 40 minutes in this game, I am just saying, let we see. Because remember, at halftime, we are saying, please, God, make halftime come early.
Yes.
And they have not played as good in the first half as the second half.
Right. And then in the second half, when it started,
the first 3 minutes, it could have been 5-0. Yes, like
so,
in the first 3 minutes, it could have been 5-0, them up. And so all I'm saying is what I take, the positive that I'm going to take out from this is we're playing more open up. Sean Sutherland said Canada kill the game with antics. Sean, no, the pitch was very bad, and I think that they just want to get off the pitch. They wanted to give us a 1-0, but we tried to jump them in the face, and then pretty much sink with it, Sean. Sean, we were not on the same level. So please, no come with no other metric, brother. The game should not even be 1-0, Sean. And look why we even be remotely close to 1-0, Sean. Please. Them have around 9 big chances in the game. Big chances, it's when the advantage is put the scorer than the actual defender. That is big chances. And them have 9 in this game and don't score 2. Because I don't even think the goals that score are big chances, Jason. I don't even think the goals that scores are big chances.
The second one would have been a big chance. I mean, okay, it's a cross into the box with the keeper.
Yes. So one out of the 9 big chances they created, they scored. So that's a bad night for Canada. So we can't use excuse, people. We have to deal with football on an intelligent level.
Yes, and that's Becky made what, like 7 saves, 8 saves?
Yeah, man. You should have to make. We have 7 shots on target, and more likely almost all of them are saves, And one was off target as well. I thought that she should have just moved her hand out the way, but she was not sure if it's going in the back of the net. That's the amount of shots coming to her,
Yeah.
So what we can do is just keep on working on our craft, and Jamaican people should not look at this as disheartening. It's just a reality. So keep on supporting the girls because that's how you become good. It's a process. You don't just get up tomorrow, become good. You have to keep on playing, 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 playing to become good, and people have to keep on supporting you. So JFF, give the girls them what they want. Give the girls them thing. I saw a bunch of pitney from Jamaica up on the back the side of the field. That tells you how bad our system is. Because if we field the 23 players and then we can't have the 23 players, it tells you how bad our team is and how we get things together. So just give them their best preparation and stuff us like limit their opportunities. I don't like that, man. You know, I feel upset that when I saw players not playing and them stuff there, it does not come off well, you know.
JD, question: did Google ever update the actual lineup and put the people on the bench who are actually on the bench or no?
I don't think they updated it. I think they just bring them on. Think they just yeah, they don't. No, they don't put them on. Yeah, Buckley, yeah, they updated them. Yeah, man, Buckley them came and see them. They're on the bench now.
Okay.
Yeah, so they're updated on the bench. So it tells you, yeah, yeah. So good try, Reggae Girlz. You fought regardless of the adversity. And I have to give you credit, you know? You fought regardless of whatever the situation is. Carl Blake says he called it 2-0. All right, yeah. Okay. Respect for that. So Rika Dan says, I've noticed how similar our teams play. Whether the boys or girl, midfield non-existent and opponents having lots of space. It is our coaches. When are we going to call out Shaw like really? Big Boss, we have to call out Shaw. That is true. That is true. Yeah. But as I said, you just explain why Shaw can't be good in the team as well to Rikodan. So we have to have a conversation on that because if you're going to say, oh, our midfield is non-existent, then yet still you want the striker to deliver. You don't realize that you're crippling your own argument right there, Rikodan. Even though I agree with you. Even though I agree with you right there. You get me? Yes. But at the same time, if your midfield is not good enough, it's hard for you to get the striker involved. You get me? Yes. You have anything to say
Yeah.
on that, Jason? All right.
No. I don't really have anything to add to what you just said.
Leon, why Leon? No, Leon don't get. Okay, we have Africans here. Africans, go ahead, no man. You know, some morning a 4 for me, you know.
Africans,
My
fair
Africans,
day's
enough.
been so busy, JD, but I
you're
appreciate
so
the
busy.
thought.
You're so busy.
I, to be perfectly honest, I've been at 2 funerals today, JD. It's been a day,
Oof.
but I hopped in and it's good. But like to the point, I think what you just said is true. Like you can call and say Shaw hasn't shown up, but again, her position is very much dependent on the service she gets. And
Yes,
if you're
yes.
gonna midfield and just go long ball and say, okay, go against three center backs and see and create something. I don't think it's fair for the player. Yes, she's your best player, but you have to put her in position to be successful. And playing fully defensive and then trying to have her hold up, wait for the team to come, try to pass to the midfield, ignore the midfield, go out wide, and then turn around and then go back. That's asking a lot of a player, and that comes down to the system you're playing. So there's this is like the conversation when it comes to Jamaica, where it is you have players or you need players to truly unlock the great players you have. And right now you have Bunny Shaw. And my one criticism of this Reggae Girls team always has been if I get anything from Drew Spence, if I get anything in the midfield, this team can now start to challenge and just be in games and not have to play 10 behind the ball or 9 behind the ball and Bunny up top alone. But until they're able to do that, they'll be able to get results against other teams. Against lesser teams, their midfield will shine. But when you get to this level, it's you need all phases of your game to be clicking. And at times, Jamaica had it. but not fully through the game. And the second that wasn't working, then you had two CDMs from Canada just advancing the ball with as much resistance as Swiss cheese. So like it's something that Donaldson, I can say, hey, you got your system going. You had one goal conceded at the World Cup. I can be critical of that if I want to, but you conceded one goal at the World Cup. Good for you. But now it's not about how many you don't concede. It's about how many you score. And at some point, like, you're gonna have to win a game by scoring goals. We can't keep celebrating. Yes, you held France scoreless. You held Brazil scoreless. You held Canada 2 this time. And in those 3 games, you scored none. It's a result-based business, and at some point, you have to put your players in the position to succeed. If not, like, we can't keep celebrating draws and smaller defeats. You need some goals and you need something to build off of. Draws are one thing, but you need goals right now. But the Reggae Girlz played well. They played better than I expected them to. But ultimately, the result is close to what I said in our preview, JD. So we'll talk about it more on Sunday, but I just want to chime in and say, guys, thanks for going in. Don't forget to like, subscribe, all the fun things. But a good game overall. A lot closer than I expected, but ultimately the result I was expecting.
All right. Yeah, man. African spot on. As I think he said, the game was a lot closer. I don't believe that part though. That's the only thing. I would say that we are lucky to come off that pitch 2-0. You understand? But everything that it explains, yeah, we are very much lucky to come off 2-0. I think Leanne was poor on her finishing today, but I realized that she's a top baller. But as I said, Jamaica's still in the second leg, so we will watch it regardless because we have to start the support from somewhere. Remember, it's not just today, it's for other days as well. You understand me? So if the team is going to get good, we have to watch other games. For them, support them, go to the places, them support them, and the JFF has to do the same as well. You get me? Because you don't just build winners by just getting people. You have to actually support them. You get me? And the fact that we can't get our best players on the pitch, people turning up late, I think, and you're gonna hear, I think that's what will take over the conversation in the press conference. All right, that's what I think will take over the conversation in the press conference.
One thing is for sure, JD. This coach will tell you.
Yes, everything. He's gonna tell him.
So we will hear about it all.
Yeah, so that's the situation, people. But love the support for people. Thanks at 11,000 on the board. All right. I saw you guys drop 318 likes on it. I wish it would have been 500 likes because we do put out our utmost best to give you guys the accuracy and football education, and at the same time everything that you want. About Tate still don't support the channel as that level, but we still appreciate the one that does. Yeah, man. So for the super chat, massive respect, Rico Dan, but I gave you back an argument to Rico Dan, and you never contest the argument, all right? Rico, you never contest my argument. You just talked about the midfield being free. And I'm saying, oh, is it you're putting pressure on the forward, but yet still the midfield being free. And the reason it's a connectivity. So, oh, you work out that. So I'm just asking Rico Dan. Yeah, man, massive respect, Drew Ross, man. I'm trying my best in every single time to improve things. So we will keep on improving as it goes. All right, yeah, man. So yet again, as I said, thanks for the 11,000. Obviously, it has not been updated on this front screen, but it will. All right. So do you still have any final point? Because I'm here trying to get some sleep. No, you know.
Yeah, man.
Strong in the Saturday.
Yeah. Yeah, my final point, you know, girls, hold your head up. We are still all proud of you and what you have achieved up to this point. You know, if it doesn't work out for us to get to Paris this time around, you know, I think that when you look at the display today, again, we were below where we would like to be, but I did see some form of improvement for parts of the game. And I think, as JD said, once we can, you know, get to a much better professional standard in terms of just the logistics of the team and when the team arrives and things of these natures, you will be able to see much better on the field. So, I was trying to be optimistic before the game and downplaying those things, but as soon as the lineup was out, you could see, how important that side of it can be as well. So, you know, I always hear that the players are coming from all over the world. All these teams have players playing all over the world. All right, so
No, Jason, but more. Don't say all these. They have more players playing all over the world because they are bigger players than Jamaica. So why, and they are coming the same place. So why is it we have a next country, their players, several occasions, their players are in our
yeah,
country than
we're the
before our
only.
players get in our own
I
country?
was gonna say we might be the only country in the history of football where the opposing team players reach before ours every time. Every time. It's amazing. But anyway, again, as I said, girls, just keep your head up. We'll be there supporting you. I can't be there in the flesh, but I'll be there supporting every time. And of course, we're gonna bring the football conversation as well. Another good stream, like and
Yeah.
share. And respect
Yeah, man.
people.
Yeah, man. Respect to everyone. Lamar said the one done miserable JD. Respect as usual from London. Okay, I was in Birmingham the other day, but I never saw you. Surprising. I'm looking at this Mexico dominating Puerto Rico, but Puerto Rico got a goal out of nothing, around 1 million shots to nothing. But the thing is, and it's a one goal. It's a one goal from Mexico. But the fact that they're playing,
Mexico again.
No, man,
They
Mexico
do this
will
every time.
no, this will end up 6-1 or 7-1, Jason. This is like Manchester City dominance, even worse than Manchester City dominance in 10 minutes. Around 50 shot them have on target in 10 minutes and 17 world-class saves. Those things don't naturally happen. You do luck don't work your way that easy for 90 minutes. All right, big up yourself, people. Massive respect. Take care and see you in the next one. Peace out.
What up, JD?